And hello, welcome into oh, me.
Oh my god, dude!
Dude.
Okay, he's done it!
Everybody give a round of applause for CJ.
Okay, let's
Absolutely.
try that again.
Should I just go back to the starting tune screen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
let's
just go
do
there
it.
quick, like 2 seconds. Okay, and
And welcome. Fuck me, dude. I just can't do it.
welcome to It's
Wel-
a Crit.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. So welcome to It's a Crit here, D&D streaming channel. This is our campaign, FEYWILD FOLLIES, a short story campaign that'll last between 10 and 20 episodes. I am CJ, the DM here, and with me, as always, are these fun players that don't pick on me behind the scenes whatsoever. Nettie running Winter the cat. Literally a cat.
Your voice is already dying.
Dude, my voice is like raspy. I know. I'm Lisico. so I have this. It's okay because I have this value pack of 200 cough drops. So I'm gonna be downing these bad boys the whole time.
Yeah, CJ is a little under the weather right now, but he said he's gonna do this, so here we are. That's our awesome DM.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I am Nettie. Here I'm
Yes.
playing Winter. It's literally a cat. It has some dragon blood, but we can get into that another time. Then next to me is Ty. He is running Basil. It's a grandpa turtle, and he's a druid. He likes flowers. Then next to him is Aaron. Aaron is running Crescendo, an obnoxious bard, also a drunkard. And I mean Aaron,
Wait a minute.
not Crescendo, but he as well. And then below me there's Twig. Well, actually, it is Dom, but he is running Twig. It's an orc barbarian. And then next to him, there's Chris, and he's a lizard folk ranger called Buckshot. This is FEYWILD Follies. Please enjoy the chaos. Back to you, CJ.
Yes. Everything that she said. But with a non-raspy voice. You know, I could do like radio right now where I just try to get my voice is already really high, but whenever it's raspy I could be like, hey, hello. And it gets even
Please
deeper.
do not do that. Please don't do that at all.
Different in your head than it actually sounds.
Hey, yeah, you're right. It probably just sounds really sick and fucking weird.
Didn't want to say anything, but
I accept this. I accept this truth. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so wonderful. Last time we left off, the party had. This is way too epic for this moment right now. Who's the DJ in charge of the music?
I am.
Okay, well, let's get something chill. There we go. So last we left off, the party.
Heck yeah.
He's not in charge of the music, everybody. It's me. He's not the one in charge. That's just, I don't know. Hey, don't throw yourself under the bus. If there's no need to throw, I just imagine him being like, there's a bus crossing. Like, I just imagine a bus going across the street very slowly, and Chris is just like, get out of the way, Siege, and pushes me, and I'm like, what? And he just jumps under the bus at like 5 miles per hour, and it just like for like 20 seconds doesn't even get to him, and it doesn't even just gets stuck on him because it's not going fast enough to go. Just like, what are you doing, man?
So, usually buses are high enough that they could just pass over you if you're not below a tire. But that doesn't matter. Last time we got to a city in ruins.
Well, yeah,
It
basically.
smelled delicious.
Oh.
Some of us.
So the carnivorous cat, yes, maybe.
No, it doesn't.
No, it.
So, CJ, what is happening
Yeah.
right
so
now?
exactly. So last we left off, indeed, those players. Yeah. So you guys went into the village. You received orders from Pentavis, the Feygate representative. Right. He has asked you guys to go get the Moonblade, and you can see that the Feygate crossing is indeed blocked off right now. It looks like no one is able to pass through. So you need to go find what were named a commander and 3 lieutenants of some sort of mercenary group, perhaps, called the Deserted. And Pentavis has tasked you with bringing back the Moonblade for the Mistress of Madness herself, the Queen of Hearts, Minerva. So now, party, you spent time gathering information, gathering supplies, and will now be heading off, hopefully, to find the tracks of your first mark. How do you guys wish to proceed? Aside from pixelated.
I know, right?
We're carrying
Wow.
a pig.
Oh
Yeah, I
yes,
was
the
gonna
little
say.
pig. You guys remember the pig?
Pig is
Yeah,
still
I
holding up the
vividly
pig.
remember that.
Yep.
What am I gonna do with this?
It looks like a zombie.
I mean, I
know,
said you
but-
could just like drop it as long as his mouth was shut, but if you want to keep carrying it, then you can keep carrying it.
I mean, I
Is
don't
it
want to.
Conscious right now?
Yeah, is it unconscious? Forgot.
Me too.
I think it
Oh.
was, yeah, because
Yeah.
he bumped heads with Winter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna be following us right now. It's kind of asleep, so unless I'm gonna be carrying it, it's not coming with us.
Are you guys going to eat that?
No.
No. This is Hamilton, and he's coming with us.
Buckshot, your friends are strange.
Ham, Ilton. I just got it.
No.
Oh.
No. Honkerton. No, because his name was Honkers.
Yeah, his name was Honkers. You guys wanted to name him Hamilton, and they called him Honkerton.
CJ, I just did that in game. I just tried to do that in game, in character, and you just fourth wall into it. Wow.
I'm gonna go back to my lizard folk. Guys,
You're right,
Let's go.
we should count how many cough drops I consume on this stream too. I'm already onto 2.
27
Only
Two.
two.
until the first break.
The first break.
How high do you think you're going to get off
Do you
of
get
them?
do you get high off of
You
these?
get high from cough drops? What
I
kind of
think
cough
you
drops do
might.
you have where you're from?
Bro,
Well,
I was
he's
in
from
high
the-
school, dude.
well, Where
That's
he's from,
The good stuff.
So,
it's not impossible.
your friends will not eat the
Ah.
pig, Buckshot. Why not?
Hey. Hey.
He's
Wait, and-
emergency food
And
source.
what about the cat? Can I eat that?
Start conjuring a snowball.
What
You
is
are
with
not going to eat
Why?
winter, young man.
I'm not
Thank you.
young. I'm already
You
24.
are Oh,
Well,
you're a
that's
baby.
old.
what? Twig kind of like looks down really quick, and just like, yeah, that's old.
Listen, in comparison to me, pretty much everyone is young. Don't you contradict me?
Hey, what
Honestly,
is the
compared
turtle
to my
food too?
mom,
Why,
you're young.
Buckshot, you have so much food with you? Except for that
know.
one. That one smells of booze. Poison.
Yes, he drinks.
I'm just sitting there, just like watching this conversation. It's like, can we now?
I do say so. We should. Twig, let's go. And I start wandering off in a random direction.
Can you,
Yes,
roll a,
Winter.
can you roll a d8 for me? Let's see
Sure.
see what direction you wander off into.
Probably a wall with my luck.
North,
Nope,
towards
north.
the Fey Gate.
Yes.
Oh.
Huh, they seem to know where they're going.
I just
Nah.
follow.
You just have to be
Yes.
confident.
This way, please.
Oh right, I think he knows where we're supposed to go, and he follows Buckshot instead.
You keep walking.
Hey, Whiskers, we're going this way.
I don't react to that one.
Ah, if you want to get eaten walking over there, then that's on you.
Immediately turn around and run to them.
Oh my god. I got like 2 steps towards Winter because I'm just so f***ing slow. And then I just.
Oh, we're going that way now? Okay.
I don't
just
know. He
follow-
said I would get eaten if I keep continuing this way, and I don't want to risk it.
I mean, in this place, we might get eaten if we walk anyway.
I just looked
Oh,
at
that's
Buckshot. So, you want to lead the way, Antlers?
I'm over here.
I just left behind.
We'll just walk next to
Now, Buckshot,
Basil.
don't forget, Bring back all 4 of them alive, he said. Now, I don't know if you actually have to bring them alive. You know, it's one of those alive situations, I think. So, just make sure to bring them back, you know, alive. And he kind of like winks at you as you're walking, like, alive. You get this? I mean dead. Bring them dead. I want them meat. We need to feed the survivors. And I think they took some prisoners as well, captive. So if you find any, bring them home.
We have
Yes,
enough
yes,
meat for the
you-
survivors right now.
I'll give you the leftovers.
What did you say, Cat?
Don't you have enough meat for the survivors right now?
Enough
And it's
meat for
already roasted.
some of our children do not like well-done meat. And I am one to
Well.
spoil them.
The hell they being picky for?
I get that.
That's a fair point, too.
What the hell are they being picky for?
Fair enough, but regardless. Bring them alive if you can, but if you have to kill them, just bring back proof. I don't think Pentavis will care that much. But I am not Pentavis, so... You do you, I guess.
Wait, I don't think Pentavus will care that much, but I'm not him, so you do you.
My instructions are clear.
Are they though?
They don't call me Red Tooth for nothing.
I've just been talking to a vine that was growing on a house this whole time. I got none of that.
Fair enough.
And Twiggy's just thinking about how he just witnessed children eat their parents in a fire pit, and just saying, how do they not have how do they not have food?
I did say some of them. Those must have been not picky children. You know what I mean. And he just walks off.
You wanna walk over to Twig and you know how cats like go up your like pant leg and your clothes to get like to your shoulder?
Oh, he's
I
wearing
do that.
shorts.
Yeah.
He's wearing shorts.
I
and he's
hope
kind of-
I hope that you have a good belt. Cause Winter is making his way up to your shoulder.
All right. I guess I'm carrying 2 critters.
Yeah, I have important things to tell you. So, about the meat, you know, he said that some are a little pickier. And you know, I understand that, you know, if they're really young, then their teeth may be not as sharp as they... And I just start going rambling about meat and
Oh,
some well-done meat, and
Yeah.
if it's roasted, like,
Yeah.
some charred flavors are really good, but in overall, you don't really care, and all adventurers kind of taste the same, except for some races that taste a little different.
Twiggy's just nodding and just kind of going, yeah, all right, yeah. He knows how to like pretend he's listening. Well,
Not paying attention at all. Oh my god.
Alright then.
This is gonna be a long day.
This is a giant dysfunctional family, and I love it. With Grandpa who never listens, Dad who doesn't really care but he still entertains the children, drunk uncle who, I mean, that's it.
Drunk uncle.
Then we
That's
have the shifty cousin, and then there's the cat, who's just weird as fuck.
The shifty
just a
cousin.
pet.
Oh my god.
I am 100%
exactly
okay
he
with
does
being
for a
the drunk
living.
uncle.
also, what is the cat in this? What is the pig in this whole scheme?
Yes,
Okay.
it sure does exist.
It's the
Winter just-
mascot for the memorability.
All right.
Okay.
The views were going down, so they had to introduce a new character.
The pig. The pig is the savior. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Soon the pig will get too popular, and then they get a spin-off show.
Oh my.
Honkers.
A whole campaign just for honkers.
And the third.
Oh my. Okay, so as you guys begin to make your way out of town, rambling on about who knows what. Basically, Buckshot has volunteered to be the tracker, not recruiting any other trackers' assistance, and you guys will make your way out. You know which direction you guys came from, so you're able to backtrack to that location over time. Let's have you roll let's see, it took you guys about 3 hours to get here. So it's gonna take 3 hours to get back. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. And then from there, oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Mind your footing. We'll have to cut back through no man's land.
No man's land. What's that?
You know, series of traps for people who wish to come in here without a permit.
Oh, set for by your people. Clever, clever.
Okay. And so, you guys will make it back to where you were. You guys come after 3 hours of travel, talking. God, probably a winter nonstop rambling into Twig's ear. Basil somehow not falling behind, even though he walks like a turtle.
This is right.
Wait, what?
I may show it to you someday.
And then you guys do come upon the bodies of all those mounds that Basil left behind are still there.
It's just 3 hours of winter talk about meat. And you look over the buckshot, he's just salivating the whole time.
Oh my god. Crescendo somehow has a seemingly limitless supply of alcohol and doesn't get drunk the entire time walking.
I mean, to be fair, it probably takes a lot to make him drunk at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, he is the heaviest of heavyweights.
Upon arriving in the scene, basically, at this point, you would need to sort of investigate the area and find out more or less where they're going. And Buckshot, you as the tracker, I imagine you might want to move forward on this one. They did travel east from here.
We might need to hunt the boar first. I've
Well-
hunted those creatures before, so they'd be easier to track.
Okay, so why don't you... Oh, good. Why don't you... Oh, interesting. Annex. So, while you, Buckshot, are moving forward, looking for tracks, why don't you roll me a survival check, my friend?
I'll help with
We
the
help?
track. Or okay.
I'm good.
Okay, Buckshot, you're instantly able to identify the boar tracks from the tracks of the other blade-legged creature. You can determine that they are going east, and your party will then follow the tracks for however long it takes until you get to where you need to. Seeing as they're on mounted creatures, you don't know if it was just them. You know that they're going to travel very fast. You won't be able to catch them on foot at this rate, but you still have to try. Maybe they're encamped somewhere else, maybe not. But you know you still have the mission ahead. And by now, Honkerton is back awake and conscious. And gagged, so is not making any noises nor squeaking. Who's carrying that little pig?
Twig.
Twig.
Twig is carrying. Okay. Twig, can you...
Imagine Twig carrying it like this. So I just like lean over the shoulder.
Hey, why did you run?
It just...
I'm trying to be your friend here.
It's just gagged. It just sits there and like squirms.
Who's getting wildly? What do we do? He looks up at Winter. What do we do?
I mean, I would just put him down.
Okay, if he runs away,
You're fast, right?
I'm pretty fast actually. You know what? All right, he sets him down.
Okay, the pig just stops and just lays down.
Oh, he's tired. I don't know why, because we've been clearing the fucking time, but I don't know.
Did the pig just understand what you were saying?
It shakes its head no.
Hey,
It
never
doesn't.
mind then.
Does. Oh, wow.
Does he?
He lets out a little toot.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
From his behind. A toot.
Yeah.
A nice pleasant one. That's how you it's a yes? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Next time
Oh
I need to say
my.
yes to my boss or something, I'll just pick.
Do not listen to this advice.
If your boss is Basil, go for it.
Your boss probably is not
Yeah.
though.
You'll get a promotion
So-
if you do that.
Got that, guys? Viewers,
Life
if you
hack.
need a promotion at work, toot in front of your boss. It means yes.
Where's those documents at?
But only if you're a pig and your boss is a turtle druid.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so party. You will continue on, and as you guys move past this region, maybe a couple, like let's say another hour or so,
Onwards.
you come across just on the road up ahead. You see somebody that's sort of draped in like this flowing, like red and gold like cloth. Their eyes are closed, and they appear to be doing like some sort of really slow dance. And around them, you just see a couple of those knights, it looks like the knights, the black armor that are just on the ground.
Oh, that's odd. I want to send a message to the pig.
What is
That's cool.
Story.
Dead
I
bodies.
didn't want to
But there's a
interrupt
pig.
I didn't want to interrupt the description. I had the idea right as he started, so I was like, yeah, I gotta wait.
There's some soldiers on the ground and a dance lady, but hey, look, a pig!
Yeah, well, that's before we get there. I just don't want to interrupt. I just was a little late in my thinking. So before we arrive at that scene, I'm gonna
Okay.
send a message to the pig.
I hope we can be friends. Want to do anything to you? But like, the others might eat you, and I don't want that to happen.
Are you waiting for a response?
Yes.
There's no response.
Frick. Okay, cool. dancing dude with black armored people dead around him. That's odd. I'm gonna tap Twig on the shoulder and point.
Yeah, I see that. Buckshot, what do we do?
Do I recognize this individual?
Roll me a history check, not at a glance.
I kind of squint at them real hard.
At
and I
your-
go, what? What is that
16?
hippie doing?
Oh my god.
What is that hippie doing?
16. Buckshot. As far as you can remember, this makes no sense.
See? Hippie.
Should get off Basil's lawn.
If Basil had a lawn, yeah.
Isn't
The
word
earth
your
is
lawn?
Basil's lawn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, you're druid, so
Yeah.
You can make one with entangled.
yeah.
Just everything that you step on is Basil's lawn.
Entangled.
You
the
live
air
in
of
Basil's
my
world.
lawn.
Yeah.
Twig looks at Crescendo, goes, you're part of them musical dancey types, right? What exactly are they doing? And were you warned, aware, or, concerned?
Does this stranger look familiar to me at all in any way? Probably not.
You had a fun night once with somebody, with a young lady who dressed that way.
Is
Does he
this that
remember that night
person?
though?
Oh, he remembers all of those nights.
You sure?
Does he remember the ladies?
Oh yes, as someone who expressed an art, you should parlay with them.
You remember them mention. You remember that person mentioning something about some sort of monk order. But that was only after many, many, many drinks and of a lot of smooth talking. Because before that, they said almost nothing. silent.
Go on, then.
Afternoon.
The eyes remain closed, and they continue to slow. It looks like a slow dance. In the middle of the road.
Oh, I'm surrounded by corpses. Beautiful.
Slow dance as in a wolf, or just slowly dancing?
Just slowly dancing, interpretively, perhaps.
I want to try to interpret the dance.
Okay, you are unable.
I'm not surprised.
Is this your handiwork?
A very slow nod. Continues the
They're
dance.
high. Oh my god. That's your expertise. Plants and what they do to people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Plans
mean,
and what they do to
They are happy.
Can I try to guess if this person is in some type of plant-based trance, perhaps?
Roll a nature check.
Okay. Let's see.
Or medicine if you prefer. It's too late.
Fuck.
And she's a human?
He looks human.
That's an 8.
Just watching your eyes squint. An 8.
Yeah.
It could be
An
be
8?
some sort of psychotropic effect.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll take that.
You're
I
chill.
mean, it's really anyone's guess at this point, and from this far away. Where did I leave my glasses?
You
I
see that
jumped
they
down
are
from
like
Twig.
tucked in
Yeah.
to a little pocket on his on the
Even
strap
before
of his pouch.
even before he can
What?
finish the sentence, I jump down from Twig, jump up to him, and just put them on.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I can see now.
You can now
Well,
roll with
I-
advantage. So
This one's not exactly the talkative type. So, unless you guys want to sit here and sweet talk for hours, we're not really gonna get much.
the pig waddles
Okay.
over.
That's
Fuckers.
all right.
Hawkers, do
way-
you know anything about? Hawkers, do you know anything about this?
So you look over, and Honkers is already waddling towards the person.
Oh!
When he finally lets go of Honkerton, I just kind of looked at Twig. He's like, "Do you want to carry this, or you want me to carry this?" And I just like have the brain of the jar, just holding it.
What is that?
It's the
Still
fucking
going there?
brain in the jar that we bought.
Oh, right. Oh,
Already
you carry
forgot.
it.
Oh, all right. And then I just handed it to him and was like, "I'm done holding this now."
Plot twist: everyone in the party has dementia except for Basil.
I don't have dementia.
What? So Honkerton. So,
Oh, I
Would you
get it.
know if
Right.
you did?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Honkerton walks over, and the moment Honkerton is within 15 feet, all you see is Honkerton fly towards the rest of the bridge again.
Why?
Can I?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be
catch
the bridge; it's an hour away, but still, in the back towards the party.
He got launched
does he-
all the way.
Does he just like go straight back? Like
Yeah,
the
it
way
looks
he
like
came
an invisible
my.
force launched him.
I'm going
can
with
I-
him. I'm behind him. This is not good.
Can I try
where
to
you
catch
at?
them?
Yeah, of course you can try to catch him. Roll dexterity check with
no,
disadvantage.
I mean, I'm walking right behind him, guys.
Okay.
Like, I'm literally walking right behind him. We're going together.
Oh,
I-
no!
I don't think I can have a disadvantage. That's a 0, baby. That is a dirty 0 right there
Oh,
on the screen.
God.
Nice. Okay,
Since you guys can't see, it is legit a dirty 0.
that is a dirty 0.
1.
Tell me what happens. Come on, give it to me.
0.
The pig phases through you.
Okay.
And you turn around
Ah.
to look at the pig, and it's all you see is the curly tail phasing into the dirt.
I think we just lost the pig.
Hawkerton! And Twig kind of runs to him.
Oh my god.
I haven't chased you for fucking an hour to let you die here. And he tries to dig him out.
I use more dirt to just start digging, like trying to find this pig.
I'm just watching this happen, and my entire like inner thoughts is I definitely don't remember her being able to do that.
I'll send a very angry message to that person.
Is that the message?
Oh.
Very angry message. A very angry message.
Hey, what did you do? You just wanted to talk. I think you wanted to talk. Actually, not sure. Who are you? Why are you surrounded by corpses?
And if I run out of words, I'll just send another message right after.
We're just here to find someone, and I think he knows you, and you could help.
The
I
pig
feel
is...
like she's like, oh sorry,
It's fine. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
like she's saying this mentally and just points at me. I don't know what the fuck she's saying in her head. I'm just like,
Yeah.
what?
The pig has ascended to Shangri Oink. Let their
What now?
soul find peace and harmony
Have you killed my
amongst
pig?
the bacon. And also that man is a whore. Points at Christian. He broke my
Accurate.
heart.
No. For him,
Accurate.
it's
What was
just-
that? What was that last part, CJ?
He broke my heart. He forced me to speak with words.
That's horrible.
I just keep sending messages. And I point at him.
He really did that to you?
I'm gonna
That
go
is-
ahead and clarify right the fuck now.
You
In
better.
terms of doing things like that and having fun for a night, Crescendo will never force anybody to do anything.
There's no forcing. Of course not. Yeah.
Just clarifying that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I feel like that's...
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
we
still a
wouldn't go there.
whore.
You still...
Yeah, that's true.
I'm totally not denying that part whatsoever. But I
Good.
will never force-
It's-
you are.
Mark that. Someone mark that.
Oh
I will just
my
never
God.
force anyone to partake in those acts.
She said speak with words.
Yep.
Just
He
making
just-
sure.
It is disclaimer.
I had
That's-
to give the disclaimer.
I feel like that was granted, but that's fine that we cover it. All right.
I point at him again.
It's horrible. Why would you do that? Also, did you kill my pig? Please don't. Like, please. I just got it a couple hours ago. I liked him.
But Festuvius wanted to be free.
Who?
The pig. Festuvius was his name given by his mother.
Huh.
Gave this
You
pig
can talk
the
to
right
him.
to have such a
ignored
cool
me.
name.
Yeah.
While she's doing this, you just hear Twig in the background go like, "Hawkers, stay with me!" as he's still digging.
I am just digging a giant fucking hole in the ground with
Yeah, it's
more
like,
dirt. It's just a pile of dirt.
A crater just where Twig
Yeah.
is digging still, and Basil's just like molding it.
Yeah.
They're panicking. Shinra's just confusedly drinking. But while Winter's staring at this woman, and Buckshot, I think he's zoned out. I think he gave up,
I'm not
honestly.
sure.
Well,
Buckshot
you know
is
what,
not
this
there
mission's
anymore.
I
not
feel
gonna-
Buckshot just left.
I feel bad for Buckshot because he convinced this party to help him go back, see the carnage of his village, and then the party's like, all right, let's go. And once he finds the clue, everyone's like, oh my god, the pig! Oh my god, this lady!
Twig had to fucking do so much to catch this pig. He's not gonna let it die.
It's fair.
Could I tell that Buckshot is like visibly like upset that we're not moving on with this?
I don't know, Buckshot, that's up to you. Can you read lizard folk expressions? What
How
would...
many lizard
I
folk
would
have
say
you
if-
slept with?
How much of your
familiar
face
are
can
you
we
with their
see?
facial expressions?
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions there to unpack. First one was, how many lizard folk have you slept with?
Because
No, that is not been on
oh,
this
see,
list
that
yet.
doesn't bode well for you and their facial expressions. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, Buckshot also wears like a. You can only see his eyes, so you can't even read his expression. It's
Oh,
just
okay, then,
blank
yeah, never
stares.
mind.
Yeah.
So I imagine he just stands there and just, I don't know, Buckshot, what are you doing? Watching this chaos unfold in front of you.
I did.
And we
I'll go
can't hear
step
anything that Winter's saying at all. This is like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Winter's just
I'm gonna
pointing.
step up to the. Like, I'm gonna step up to the humble maiden
Okay.
and introduce myself.
Okay.
Vesuvius?
Vestuvius.
Oh,
Oh, let me
almost.
read. Yes, what will you say to the maiden?
Greetings, humble maiden. I am Buckshot of the Sacred Arts, guardian of one of the Feywild's gates. We are looking for the men who leads these black armored fiends. Will you be willing to point us in the right direction of where they went?
Fiends, you say? They seem like men to me.
Yes, but these very men spew fire upon my people and burn down our homes.
Yes, they're machinery and cogs, I suppose, would be mysterious to your kind, lizard folk. Well, I can point you in the right direction. However, I don't know if I can return Vestuvius.
Just acquired him a couple hours ago and now he's gone.
Have we found anything? We have been digging this whole time.
Oh yeah, you guys been digging the whole time?
Yeah.
You've made
yeah,
a couple giant holes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around the maiden scene. I saw the pig face through the turtle. If that was actually his soul or not.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Oh heck yeah.
Oh heck yeah.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
You see the pig's body behind her.
Oh. I'm gonna
It's sort of, and all you hear with its body on the ground is just a little toot.
I'm gonna head over and pick up the pig's body.
It's
Even
right next to her.
Ah.
You can. But I've stated that fact for absolutely no reason whatsoever, Chris.
Close.
Can I see the pig?
No, you're pretty far. I think Chris is the only one that got close enough. Plus, he got a nat 20.
Alright.
May I receive the body of Vesuvius over there?
I don't think he would want that. He told me so. He fears the cat. And the drunkard.
Winter's fucking heart is broken.
Yeah.
And the drunkard as well. He has terrible memories of his kind. As do I.
I don't blame you.
This is sounding more and more like an overly attached one-night stand. No reason at all. Ian?
I mean, I have
Down. Sit down. Look at the ground. Be sad.
Oh,
Why? I love him.
oh. I'm going to go over and kneel beside Winton, just kind of pat his head.
Well, it may have something to do with the fact that we chased him after we bought him like a slave, and then we gagged him and tied him up and brought him here against his will.
I mean,
But I just.
I'm so sorry, little one.
But I untied him right when I got him. I wanted to be his friend. And he
I
just
know.
ran away. I just wanted to be there.
I know. We can't change the mind of some people. Some things are just not meant to be.
He's not people.
Well, that might be, that might have something to do with the fact that he didn't want to, be with us.
Says the cat.
Just saying.
I have so many conflicts inside right now.
Didn't even talk to me. I tried to talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
Around this time, Twig pops out from one of the craters he's been digging. And he goes, all right, and he kind of marches up to the woman. All right, listen.
Oh no.
I don't know what this man, he points at Crescendo, has done to you. I'm very sorry.
Roll a
If you
dex saving
can't
throw.
tell... Oh, Scott.
Oh
Oh,
my.
Scott.
13.
All right. You see nothing, but feel the force of a hurricane hit your throat, and you're unable to speak for a moment. You're mute.
All right.
Oh, yep, that part sounds familiar.
He just glares at Crescendo, like, what the fuck did you do to her?
I think at this point everyone glares at Crescendo.
No, I'm still sad.
You just see Buckshot take a step back.
Okay, I'm terribly sorry, miss, but, can you just point us in the direction that we would need to go, and we'll be out of your hair. I promise you won't be seeing this one anytime soon.
And I point to Crescendo.
Hopefully.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. I suppose it's time to return to my true form. I can't snap. Imagine a snap, though.
Oh.
It doesn't
Yes,
go
doesn't
through your
snap
mind.
well.
I don't,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it
snap.
doesn't take. I think I have to. You have to
Snap.
activate the mic before it can catch the snap.
Like mine, it's so muddled. Oh, that was it, Dom. One more time.
Yeah.
There you go.
See?
Uh,
No, okay. Well, anyway. Well, we've learned something today.
That we're all fascinated by stupid shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Figure it out,
I mean,
guys.
we knew that already.
Fair enough. So yes, she snaps, and she sort of vanishes, and the robes and the cloth that she was wearing, that red and gold, sort of just float down, and just kind of cover, like, the area that she was standing on in the pig's body. And then you just see, like, a little bit of rustling underneath the robes. It's just like a small mound the size of a football. American football. I have to specify that.
I don't know.
I definitely don't remember that happening.
I'll let my curiosity take the better of me and go over.
Okay. Okay.
Very like gingerly lift up the robe.
Okay. You hear a squeal and a... Don't touch my robe.
Oh. Sorry, ma'am. Those are despairing acts.
No, I'm just taking on my true form.
Okay.
Is
Put
it
down the
process
robe.
sort of thing?
Yes, Festuvius. And you see, like, as the voice says Festuvius, you sort of see, like, the spectral form of Festuvius kind of just floating up from behind Basil. Just kind of floating there. And then you can see that the robe then shrinks to piglet size, and you see another pig that looks just like Festuvius, or Honkerton. But now wearing a robe. So it's a toy pig in a robe now.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Stare at the
Chris,
ground.
do you remember fucking a pig?
Nope. That is definitely something I would definitely remember, and I do not
Well-
remember that.
And
Well,
she...
it seems like you did.
Huh.
My name is Rapidonchetta. Festuvius was my brother.
Rapid pancetta? What?
Can we go with that? Can we go with that? You must have seen that one coming. You have to have seen that one coming. Don't tell me you didn't.
Don't. Shit. Okay.
Rapid bruschetta.
Rapid pancetta.
Okay.
Hi.
Well then. So,
Rapid pancetta. Ma'am.
You're all welcome.
Thank you for that. Thank you. That is amazing.
Couldn't have done it without CJ naming the thing that way.
and then the pig looks up up in the direction of Crescendo, and she says, "It only hurt so much because you were the first human man to show me that not all men are pigs."
I'm out.
Twig finally goes, would it help if I push him into the river right now?
No, it is fine.
Are you sure? Because I feel like it's his fault about all this right now.
More so.
I'm like, as I see the pig, I'm just like in shock. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I don't think Chris has said an entire, like, a whole word in this whole encounter.
Well, I know I initiated the encounter.
This
I was
might
like,
be-
"Hi, how you doing?"
This might
Oh,
be
right.
the moment where he's unsure. More alcohol or less alcohol? What's the best move? More or like? Am I here because of the alcohol or?
Ma'am. The black iron fiends.
Ah, yes. And you can see the pig sort of just like looking up. It's all, excuse me, my neck is a little uncomfortable. And then just like these vines shoot up out underneath each of the little paws, and just lifts the pig up to eye level with Buckshot. They are. You instantly
tell
recognize
what-
it's some sort of druid craft. Absolutely.
Okay.
He's like, Druid!
Wait, fans! That's my thing!
I still stare at the ground. By the way, I'm still sad.
And she says to you, well, all these soldiers are far from natural, I think. Perhaps the bodies inside were men once, but many of them are not anymore. Many of them are run by machinery and metal. Many will have remnants of humanity, I think, but many of them are lost, filled with hatred, a deep ire within them. And they are aggressive. And now these have perished. The rest have moved that way. Follow this path. With all of the cargo that they have, I'm sure they followed right along the route. You should be able to find them. If they deviate, then I have faith in your abilities, lizard folk. You seem capable. And as for you, Cat, Vestuvius does not hate you, in truth.
He's dead.
He's not dead. He is ascended. And one day, he may visit you again, if your heart remains pure.
Oh, I will like that. Wait, what?
And as for you, Father,
Yeah.
Vestuvius said you need to bathe.
And he kind of lifts up his arm and sniffs his armpit.
Oh, we can take care of that. That is completely fine. I just use shape water and bring a blob of water up from the river and just drench Twig.
Prestidigitate the water away so that he's dry again.
There we go. See how
I feel like I'm standing next to Twig, and like the water gets on me. I'm just like, oh, what the fuck?
I prestidigitate the water to Crescendo.
I was gonna say, Twig's gonna say, you know, I feel like it's not just me, it might be Crescendo as well, right? Rapidon Seta.
I mean, I feel like he smells like booze. Oh yeah, why not? I
I look at the turtle like, fucking do it. Like, don't do it.
You feel a splash of water.
Straight in the eye, just.
I don't prestidigitate the water this time.
Oh my god.
I just look at Basil. It's like I'm gonna remember that.
And then you feel
That's alright.
you feel a relatively you feel a relatively strong gust of wind crescendo wash over you, and you can see the pig is waving one paw in that direction, summoning a breeze to essentially dry you off.
Just say I won't.
Because the lizard folk, I do need you to know, night is coming. And that means that the dangers of the forest become graver, as you know. That being said, I believe there is a bridge crossing for a canyon not too far ahead. Perhaps you can take shelter there.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's all, oh yeah, I gotta be a character. He's all,
Thank you. Oh wait,
Oh, yeah,
wrong character.
all this pig
Thank
talk,
you.
it's just everywhere.
He's all, and now, adventurers, I think I will join my brother. And you can just see like a cocoon of vines just cover the pig, and they just kind of blow away in the wind into like a dust sort of sparkly effect. And you see another like spectral version of the pig just float up and just float away, and you can see the two of them just float into the sky.
Winter's jaw hits the ground.
I sort of take my cane and bow and say,
May the Great Mother watch over you both.
They're both dead now.
I'm also kind of confused. Like, Hamilton.
Yeah. You and me both, big guy.
Crescendo, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I agree that you should be confused because I feel like our relationships with this one pig, you got every right to be confused, mate.
If anything, she's the one for not telling me she was a pig. A literal pig.
I mean, how drunk were you, mate?
To be fair, I'm usually pretty drunk. But I would never be too drunk to remember sleeping with the pig.
I could make this all worse with a fun fact that I'd rather not say.
Oh,
I don't think we need this information on
Yeah.
stream.
You're not.
No,
I think we all know where that's going now.
Yeah. Viewers, do not.
I draw the line at animals.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
He leaves. You just see Buckshot wander off.
I know.
I pick Winter up and just kind of hold him in my arms and pet him.
It's okay. It will be okay.
I hastily just start walking after
Alright.
Buckshot.
Yeah, I
Wonderful.
just hold Winter with one arm and just King.
Okay.
If Basil has like a loose thread or something somewhere, it's gonna be the saddest form of playing. It's just like,
And on that very sad note, we'll see where the party ends up at that bridge right after a couple minutes of a quick break. We'll be right back, you guys.
Penis.
I don't know if I caught it that time or not. So that one might
Hope
fucking
not.
be in there. I don't even know. Welcome back to It's a Crit. This is our campaign, FEYWILD FOLLIES, episode number 3. I am CJ the DM here with Nettie, Ty, Aaron, Dom, and Chris, running all of their respective players, which their names will pop up on the screen right under their cameras. We just left off with a very confusing pig fiasco situation, and I think
they're
that
running all of their respective players.
We
Yeah,
are the
you-
characters.
yeah,
My name is
We
Basil,
are the
actually.
characters.
yeah, you're the characters.
Oh. That was a
Roll
shitty
call.
game then.
I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, hey, I won the battle royale.
Yep, you did.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Like nepotism.
I thought you said Nippleton.
Why would I?
Not
I'm
even
not
I
you.
misunderstood that one. Not even
No.
I misunderstood that one.
Excuse you?
And I
You know
understood
exactly what I mean.
alpaca waiter earlier today, so
Yeah, you did. I still don't get that, but
Well,
you did.
Well, did you understand the pigs?
they're dead. I'm sad.
Is that what they are?
Understand is there. Well, Winter thinks so.
Fair
I
enough.
think Winter is quite smart, but I don't think he's ever come across something like that, so he just believes they're dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Those pigs.
And so the
Yeah.
party it continues on. As you guys go, the dusk begins to settle in, and you know, for for as peaceful as nature seems, at times it does feel pretty dangerous, but you know, you could still hear birds and wild animals, and it smells very fresh. You know, it's very nice and very clean. As you follow the tracks along, you do see that they lead, as the darkness begins to fall on you guys. You do see that tracks lead, and in the distance, after it becomes darker, you see kind of down the hill a bit, curving like an S curve. You see illumination, a lot of torches on a stone. It looks like a bridge of some kind, gapping what appears to be a large canyon. And it sort of feels like at that point you should deviate from the actual path itself, maybe. And you guys will approach from the thicket, from the forest to the south side of it. You get a better view.
Hmm.
Okay.
What did I call it?
Ah, yes. Treetop Crossing.
And so you guys come from behind the trees, and you can see all of this illuminated area. And what appeared to be many of the soldiers in black metallic armor.
That's not good.
And what appears to be the only crossing for a long, long, long way, miles. You can't even see another crossing. And the canyon itself extends beyond what you can see. This could be the only crossing for a very long while.
A really big fucking.
What? The birds? Oh, the birds?
Huge.
The
I mean,
bird.
there are ginormous birds in this world. Like,
There are now.
I don't know where you've lived throughout your life, but like, there are giant birds in this world.
Well, this is more like player pointing out that this bird is not sitting.
Have you
on
not
the-
played this game for years? You should know.
We
Yeah,
lizard folk camp among the trees.
Yeah, and so you don't see bodies, but you do see soldiers.
We have to get up a tree. I'm very good at climbing trees. I'm not that good at getting down from them. But I'm good at climbing them up.
What do we want to do this without being seen? Do we want to avoid conflict now? Because it feels like there's a lot of a lot more than we are. Yes, our group.
It seems to be the best solution.
What do we do then? Who's the sneaky one here?
Hold on, I got you.
Ish.
We also have to sleep at some point.
I don't know if sleeping right next to a bunch of enemies is the best thing to do right now. I mean, I could probably make us a nice cave on the ground in a pinch, but not. I don't think that's the best thing right now.
What did that girl say? Didn't she say that the best place to take rest was bridge? So should we clear off the bridge and then take a rest, or?
I don't think she counted on there being this many soldiers here.
I mean, if you think about it, though, she also had a bunch of soldiers around her while she was dancing.
Oh yeah.
Crescendo,
Yeah.
you bump knuckles with her. What do you think?
I'm not gonna address that part, but
You did undress her.
Chish.
Oh, Christopher.
hey,
Oh my
antlers.
God.
I'm just gonna ignore the two of them.
Christopher Shendo.
Nettie. That was not winter. You're
My-
welcome.
My statement stands.
I know.
Hey, antlers. You wanna try and get a closer look and see if we can hear what's going on over there before we decide what we're gonna do?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, are those the same people we fought earlier?
Yeah, it is, Cat.
I could just... we could just attack them. If they're in our way.
Good, but we can also gather information first before we attack them.
Oh, so there's probably a bunch of them. And we've already been fighting today.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm still pretty good on the fighting front. I get the desire to hold back until we're at full strength, but I suggest me and Antlers here get a closer look, see if we can hear what's going on.
Shoot yourself. As long as you don't bring them to us.
Why is it
We'll
always me
definitely
the
not
one?
tell them that y'all are over here.
Why am I the one that always loses the bet? Because you don't know how to gamble. You just hear them talking over in the distance at the bridge.
Fuck, I heard the word gamble. You shouldn't have said the G word, CJ.
I'm
Wait,
just
gamble?
gonna.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna move
Oh,
up
no.
to like there. I'll very
The cat is
slowly
going to
and
kill us.
slowly- I'm not gonna
The
kill.
cat,
Oh, God,
the
there's
cat is
more.
going to kill us.
Hmm.
A technical question, CJ.
Yes.
If it says 5-foot radius, and I were to put it right there, would that encompass all three of them?
I think so, yes.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Oh no.
Fucking do this.
He's all, man, fine. You can go piss first, but hurry up. All right. You see one of the guards just wander off to a tree.
Oh, fuck. I ain't making back.
And then you just kind of like, I don't, stop watching me. I get nervous. Well, then go farther, you.
But I hid in the bush. Oh, hello, wall.
That's because it's not a bush. It's actually a tree that you just ran into.
What's tree? I never know what your trees are, honestly. Every
Trees
damn
typically
time.
have trunks that you can't walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love that Winter's like, I go hide behind the bush and it's a fucking tree.
Yeah, well, you know, this I thought it was a tree, but this thing I thought it was a bush next to the tree.
That's fair. That's a good guess.
Apparently wrong.
Yeah, I mean it's wrong this time, but yeah,
And
they're
I
all
hide
trees.
behind the trunk of the tree. I just don't want to. Meow.
You just
I mean, if I don't have enough time to hide, I'll just turn my cat side to him and just sit and pretend I'm a cat.
I mean, he's just, but he's
mean, I
just,
am
he
a
starts,
cat, but, like-
he starts to relieve himself on the rock.
It's good for him. I'm not there.
No, ignore that. Ignore that on stream.
Oh,
Did
no
you just-
cursing. Thank you.
Ignore
Thank
that on
you
stream.
for
Ignore that on
playing
stream.
against us, Dom.
I thought that was for me. I thought it said only visible to you, and I was like, "What is that for me?" I was like, "Hello."
No, Dom, you just redeemed a no cursing for us, and you including, which is hard for some of
Oh,
us and not as hard
shucks.
for others.
Get your
Okay,
flipping
I got
axe
the
together.
timer right
Let's
here.
heckin' go.
Let's
Dang
go.
it.
5 minutes now starting.
Oh no.
We should probably make it longer, like 10, honestly, because our games, that's just how the nature of them.
Yeah.
But
Do
as a-
15.
Yeah,
it
let's
a
just make it
field
3
challenge.
hours.
I like it.
No.
Okay. Anyway. No cursing. Let's go.
Ow.
Time for another break. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
For an
We'll be
hour.
back in. How long's the timer?
Hold on.
Okay. So he begins to relieve himself on the rock.
I'm just kind of looking to buckshot, and I like pull my rapier out. Like, what are we gonna get him now? Or are we gonna get him later? Like, trying to see, gauging what he's gonna do.
Hmm.
What is he gonna do?
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
Apparently we're doing nothing, we're just waiting.
Yeah.
I want to capture him,
I mean-
but
I want him to be back with his friends so I can snowball his ass.
Well,
Do
after
you say that
he
you
can-
want to capture him out loud?
Communication's key, people.
I'll just kind of like go text the buckshot. Is like, do you, and just kind of whispers like, do you want me to charm him and see if I can get him over here?
Hey, you guys, they call these the Whispering Woods for a reason. It sounds like people are talking.
I'm going
Pretty
to
creepy.
cast pass. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Right now. Because
Nice.
these bitches do not have
I'm
any idea what they're
whispering.
doing.
And then you just hear
You're
the other
doing
guy.
it wrong, apparently.
The other guy's like, "These aren't the Whispering Woods, you dumb nuts."
There we
I
go.
thought he's going back. Isn't he going back?
And then he starts meandering over.
The moment he's back at his own place, I'm gonna bring a snowball swarm down on them.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, thank you for... Okay.
He's not back at his original place yet, just saying.
They don't know the 5-foot squares.
Well, I know, but he might get closer to his friends again because he liked them and he was talking to them.
Wow.
I also see a cat releasing magic.
They might not see that. You know that.
I see that. What the hell are
At
you doing?
level! Okay, so right there.
Roll initiative.
Yay!
All of
Peter
us?
is bound.
Yeah, everybody.
Fucking okay.
Oh, heck yeah. That wasn't horrible. Never mind.
Okay.
Someone was better than me.
I'm not mad at that.
Never mind. 2 people were better than me.
Oh, this is not gonna go well, guys.
Yep.
No. Oh.
I
I
did-
mean, you can just.
I did
leave the
not
cat
set
to
this
die or
battle.
Run away.
I did not set this battle up to be a frontal assault. So, here we go.
It's not
Yeah,
a frontal
clearly.
assault.
It
It's
is now.
literally a snowball
Says
swarm
the
out of
cat.
nowhere. You guys have passed without trace. I
It's
mean, you
spring.
just have to adjust. So, last time a snowball hit them, and I was like, I'm gonna immediately like hide. I rolled good enough that they were like. So, from my experience, they're not that smart.
All right then.
Is this
Great.
person one of
So,
them or no?
fire. Yes, it says dessert. Do you see the names?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well then, that will give it to Winter. What is your What's your shot?
I'm on.
Do we at least get a surprise round?
Yeah, you guys will.
Okay.
So that is a DC dex save of 16 for each of them.
Uh-huh. This is gonna go well. Holy shit, it's going really well.
For you or me?
For me.
Oh shit.
Oh no. No.
That's
should
not the
laugh.
kind of well I want.
Yeah. Stop laughing.
We're fucked.
Oh,
And I'm
come
gonna add
on!
my and I'm gonna add my charisma mod to the to the cold damage, so that's 22 in total.
Oh. Okay, so you fire the snowball over into the middle, and
The
It sorta
snowball
hits-
swarm that comes down on them.
there's a snowball swarm that appears from the skies
Yep. And I
and just
immediately
rains
hide.
down on them. It hits them, and then you hear that familiar, that whistling, wheezing sound of the gas tank go off. As inside of one of your snowballs was apparently a stone. The gas tank goes off
that.
and it explodes. It just boom. 10-foot radius, everything on fire, melting the snow. And the 3 of them are dead.
With no snow left.
No snow left.
Guys, that might have actually just worked.
I mean, if only they weren't in bright light where everyone's staring. Yeah, okay, it's fine.
I mean, it could have been a malfunction. Like for what the others know, they just exploded out of nowhere. A malfunction. We're hidden. Are
What
we?
do you see? Oh, you see plenty. Okay. You're living in a dream world.
I
Oh,
am
no.
very optimistic.
Is that
and
what
I'm
it is?
hiding.
You,
And I'm
this-
hiding.
You can hide back. Just saying.
So then you just hear orders. You just hear like shouting and screaming. Just, what was it? What's happened? There's an explosion! I do not want that timer. Oh well.
We're good.
I stopped.
Oh good.
We're
Okay.
good. Yep.
And you could just hear them scrambling about. They're like, something hit them from the sky. Alert! Don't let them near Singlehoof.
Oh, so that's the bitch. Okay.
All right, so the surprise round will now go in order.
Holy shit,
Crescendo.
that actually worked better than I expected.
I hope that was more than less than. I hope we're already past 5 minutes because you just cussed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're already. Yeah, we're like 7 minutes past.
I know it should have been 10.
Uh,
It's got to be longer for that much.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's only fair.
Crescendo, what are you doing, my friend?
I'm gonna hold my action
Okay.
for card throw if they notice, or if any of them within 60 feet of me notice where we are.
Okay. So luckily for you guys, you may not realize, but all 5 of you are in total darkness.
Oh, cool.
That's good.
You are just out of the range of dim light.
Yeah, so if they happen to notice where we're at and see us in any way or whatever,
Yeah.
then I'll card throw the nearest one.
Perfect. All right. Okay, so that'll bring us to Buckshot.
Well, I'm gonna head over and climb this tree to get a better view of the area
Okay.
next to Winter.
Okay.
We didn't
Okay,
have
so-
to hide. Just imagine the cat laughing like a maniac, by the way. But we're hiding, so he won't.
What's your climb
He's
speed?
covering his mouth while laughing.
How many feet are you climbing, Chris? The trees may be 20 feet tall.
Took me 15 to get over the tree, then I would say 15 feet up.
Okay.
Then I gotta survey the area, try to look for single foot.
Yep, single hoof, yes. Okay, so you see that the building up ahead, it seems to be like there's a bridge, and then there is a square sort of keep that goes up. It goes up about 25 feet. So it's just out of range. You don't see you don't see a Minotaur anywhere around, but they could be in there. But you also see a couple buildings on the treetops that have rooms, apparently. Some with windows.
Alright, then I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to see 3 rooms. One being this one being this one, and one being this one.
Okay.
Okay, next
Okay.
up. Winter, you're hiding?
Yeah, I'm waiting on what we're gonna do.
Basil?
I'm gonna.
Oh, you were gonna do something else?
Mm, no.
Okay. Basil.
Yes. Okay. First off, I'm gonna flavor Pass Without Trace a little bit. So, what I do is I just hit the earth with my cane 3 times, and a cloud of spores and pollen just goes up from the grass all around us, and it obscures us and drowns out sound.
Nice.
So you can all see like the divide where my spell ends. So you can see if you go beyond it, then you're not covered anymore. And other than that, I'm just gonna move up a little bit so I'm against the rock. Everyone is still covered.
It's 30 feet, right?
Uh,
For plus benefits.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to move up a little bit, and that's my turn.
All right. And then that brings us to the last but not least, Twig.
All right, since Twig does not know what the fuck's going on right now, he just knows that Winter has cast some snowballs, and then Basil has grown some vegetation around us. He kind of grabs this little flower hat, tucks it in his backpack, and says, "Do we see where he's at? Can I get him from here?"
A Buckshot, can I get a perception check?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, Buckshot, can I get a perception check?
You spoke so fast.
Buckshot, can I please have a perception check?
Already rolled.
25.
Oh, wait, shit, bad.
So although you don't see anything because it's higher, you might see a horn rising up from beyond the crenellations on top of the keep. It could be up there.
I'm gonna look towards Twig and I point towards to the top of the keep. Like over there somewhere.
All right. And he just kind of like kneels down and waits for everyone else for the surprise round, since he doesn't think we've been detected yet. He is actually going to move like a little, just like 5 feet right here. Ooh. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, he's going to do that. Sorry, chat. You ain't going to see stuff.
What's going on?
I'm the only one that didn't move in my turn. I'm smart.
I didn't move either.
Yeah, but I'm in the setting in the middle. You weren't.
Oh,
He's
you
like-
were. Oh,
He's
I
right in the
gotcha.
open. He's just
I
like,
don't know.
he's all total darkness.
5 wisdom, guys.
I am the knight.
Batman.
Well, like, if I can't see them, they can't see me.
Like I said, I have 5 wisdom score.
Okay, so wait, are you done then?
Yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Then it'll bring us to the first round of real combat.
Oh, look at that! You have another chance.
Do nothing.
Yeah, this time I'll actually move. But I will. My action will be the same as last one, where I'll hold my action door if anyone comes within 60 feet and notices the party. Then card throw.
These are your heroes, viewers. These are your heroes.
I did
I wasn't
something.
expecting this to be a
That's
frontal
not so
assault.
mean.
Yeah, same. I thought we were going to go through like I don't know. We were going to do something different.
I spent all
Hey,
this
I took
time
out
setting
3
up
people.
the torches and the line of sights and everything, and then Nettie comes in and she's all rain of snowballs and blows them. And I'm just like,
I've been waiting for 3 people in the area
I mean,
for
that's
a while to have 3 people to pelt them with a bunch of snowballs, and I had the chance, and I took it, and it was glorious.
Nettie
Winter used
is-
Blizzard. It was super effective.
this is
Nettie
D&D,
came on
everybody. This is
and
D&D.
said, "Whatever the fuck is going on with the terrain and shit, I am casting a fucking snowstorm."
Yes. I don't know if you've noticed, but so far all my spells have been ice related.
Yeah, no,
Yin?
that I noticed. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, Nettie, but there's actually like darkness and torches and line of sight.
It is good for them.
This is D&D, everyone. This is, any of you viewers who wish to be a DM someday, this is the pain you'll go through.
To be
Yeah.
fair, the snowball doesn't come from my direction. Just kind of, there's just a point, and they just kind of.
Wait,
The
how,
point
how,
is, don't
Yeah.
prep too much
No.
because it'll just all end up for almost nothing.
The point is, be prepared for Nitty.
you can't prepare for Nettie.
Prepare for
This
Nettie.
is the.
You can't.
There's no preparing for Nettie.
You
I'll
can't
have
prepare
know-
for Nettie just like I can't prepare for CJ.
I'll have you know, at least I didn't roll like shit.
That's fair. You know what? I'll give you a
We haven't
pass.
started rolling though. We haven't
No.
started rolling.
The thing, okay, I mean this in the most joking way. You only not roll like shit when you're screwing over the party.
Well,
on that fun note, Buckshot, it's your turn.
Nettie.
seeing that no one will spot us, I'm gonna make a safe bet. They don't see well in the dark. I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull up some stones and cast magic stones.
Oh
Then
no.
Use one of those enchanted stones to hit the torch here,
Oh, okay.
like knock it out.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, he's smart.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Incredibly tactical, but chaotic.
Okay, roll the
Yeah.
hit.
He's the tactical, I'm the chaotic. It works.
18 to hit.
Alice.
18 to hit, and you see the torch go out. And you just hear a, ah, what the fuck?
And I reach over there. Oh.
You're looking for the source of the other torch. If you need to know where sources of torches are, let me know.
That's good enough. I'm gonna
Okay.
climb down from the tree and
Okay.
make my way to the edge. Yeah.
Okay. As you go over to the edge, you look over and you see a forest of extremely tall trees. But you can't see the bottom. And those trees are...
That was the end of it.
You can't see the bottom. And the trees... They could be 2 feet tall. They could be 100 feet tall. You have no idea. But the tree tops themselves are not 80 feet down, 100 feet down. Far. I guess it'd be farther than that. Maybe like 300 feet down. Just to get to the tops of the trees.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna end my turn here.
So if you slip,
So the treetops are 300 feet down, and then there's just a few extra large, tall ones that are holding up these.
yes, these trees that are holding the treetops are enormous. Yes.
Okay. Better understanding.
Okay. You just see one guy sort of just like, what's going on over there? And you just see holding a crossbow, as arbalists do. And you can see him just kind of hold it up into the darkness and looking around all everywhere. Winter, you're up.
So, if the spell says you create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range, that means he doesn't know where it came from, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, I am going to do something.
I hope this doesn't reinitialize the table. And it did.
And is gone.
Hey.
Okay, apparently I didn't do anything.
And
because
well,
it was
go.
gone.
All right. So,
So was that to prevent me from like
We
being
studied
stupid,
over people.
or...
Whatever. Back to episode 1. No.
Oh, that's a lot.
Dom, don't you
Oh,
dare
God.
draw anything weird on there.
I'm in.
Critic,
Here we go,
yes.
dude.
Back to episode 1. I'm no longer a lizard folk.
So,
You just change your race. You're just like, I'm gonna be something else.
I'm gonna be a fucking paladin.
But I based the story on your character's backstory.
He didn't say he was showing his
That'll be a slight-
backstory. Just
Yeah.
okay.
You're slightly cooler lizard folk.
So your red tooth is what you're telling me.
Okay, wait, where did I
Yeah.
start? I started there. 5, 10, 15. Oh, there's another 3 people in range.
Oh, are you back in the map? I'm not even in the map yet. Oh, there it is.
That's
Okay.
Not yet.
20. Yeah,
Nope,
should I try
yeah.
the same thing again?
The snowstorm?
do you have faith
Yeah.
that you'll succeed twice in a row?
I didn't even have faith I would succeed the first time.
Then do with that what you want.
What's the worst that could happen? Just
I
go
don't-
for it.
I don't like that
mean,
phrase.
again, they probably won't know where we're coming from because it just.
If
I don't
anything,
think none of
what
us can
range
stop
on
you.
that.
What's the worst that can happen? They
Death.
get smart and murder us all. That's the
It was
worst.
supposed to be a short campaign anyway. Never mind, they're out of range. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Mm,
Uh-huh. Maybe I do need the timer
going
back.
To hold.
Just for Nettie.
Just for Nettie. Just on Nettie's turn, it'll come up.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna hold an action
Uh-huh.
for the next person that is. Oh, actually, can't. No, that won't work. Ah, frick.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hold an acid
You're about-
splat. Nope, I can't. Never
You're-
mind. I'm
you're
not
ab-
doing anything. I'm just
you're-
hiding.
You're about to stumble, yep. I was like,
No,
no.
I can't. I thought I could. I
just
can't
run out
do
into
anything.
the light and show yourself.
Why would
You're a cat.
I?
What's
Well, it's something. They're a cat. What are they gonna say?
You're a cat.
Food, yum.
That's fair. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
would
God.
say that too.
Yes, no one expects the cat in the woods.
Basil.
What? My
It's your-
turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I can't see the. Okay.
Oh, you don't see the...
No, I'm not loaded in.
There's a rock in front of you. That's all
I
you
was
can see.
just trying to stall for time until they're all loaded back in, but no, you had to fucking rush me.
His name is Steve.
The rock?
Yeah.
Well, what is...
okay.
What is Honkerton gonna think about that?
He's dead.
He's not dead, he's ascended.
Which is dead.
No, it means he
Um,
became a celestial pig.
Oh. Okay.
Or he's dead, I don't know.
Um,
It depends on the practices.
Siege.
Same.
What I'm hearing from that is he will be back.
Oh my god.
What I'm hearing from that
Okay.
is he will be a deity. And he will be the patron of one of us.
It'll be like the Gemini deity, where it's the twins and it's 2 pigs.
I would love that.
So he will be. So he will be back. So he's a term handmaider.
No.
Term
Oh,
hand.
no, no, no,
No.
no, no, no.
Uh,
Can you lose an inspiration for that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna take them all away.
No, wait, hang on, guys.
No, hang on,
second
guys. Not
that,
my
bud.
inspiration. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Wait,
it.
hang on, guys. I'm a barbarian.
Okay,
Come on.
is Siege.
Yes.
Is there moss on the rock?
The one you're looking at?
Yes.
What kind of moss? We're close to the Feywild, right?
Yeah.
No, you're like
I want
5
to-
hours away now.
It's enough for that kind of moss.
Okay,
I just want to give Nettie PTSD right now.
Yeah.
Is there moss?
sure.
I'm gonna pick some of it, smell it, and eat it.
Is it sweet?
Is it sweet moss, Siege?
Maybe. Yes.
If so, does it move?
What kind of moss is it? Is it magical moss?
After you taste it, you realize it's not moss.
It's not the first time that I've made that mistake.
What?
But it is sweet. It's some. Yeah.
I-
It's actually, it was some sort of like plant vine that was covered in some sort of sweet sap.
Ooh.
Great. Now Basil's
I-
not gonna fight the fight. He's just gonna keep eating that thing. Great.
I
good
look-
luck today.
I look over at Twig and go,
How much do you bet that I'm gonna start clipping balls in like 5 minutes?
Oh.
Wait, fucking what?
Oh my god, I love this turtle.
I feel like we have more pressing issues right now.
I legit didn't hear what he said. What?
it's fine.
Oh right, that's a fight.
Slugs.
Go get him. Go get him, Tiger.
And I just pat Twig's arm and I continue inspecting the moss.
Well, guys, we're effectively fighting as 4 people
Damn it.
now.
Hey,
Alright,
said a bad
crescendo's
word. I said a bad word. Did I pass the thing?
I think you're okay on yourself.
All right, good.
On your own, no cursing ban.
It popped up in Twitch. Was like, "Do you want to do this?" And I was like, "What is this?" And I clicked it. And it was like, "Oh, hey, no cursing." And I was like, what? "Wait."
Oh my god.
Like,
Oops.
we've been good for like 20 minutes already. It's fine. Calm down.
Yeah, yeah.
Twitch
You're
does
right.
not want to start cursing. They're like, "No, stop it."
Okay, so Basil, you're done.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Oh my god.
You guys, Buckshot, you hear the arbalist close to you, just kind of like, "Hey, my torch went out. I'm gonna check it out. Oh wait, I can't see in the dark." He spends his turn just kind of like figuring out what the hell he's gonna do.
Where am I? Fuck am I?
And then you'll see, some of you may see another of the fire flingers from the near the keep itself, kind of just run. Yay!
Yay!
Why is that Basil's voice?
Because I'm sick.
Fair
The
enough.
best I could do.
The fire held a lot of smoke.
Oh wait, how far did it go? Yeah. So he goes over there and he's just like, "Hey, I want to blow something up too." Twig, it's your turn.
Twig kind of seen all spellcasters, like, still has his, like, big ass axe. He goes 5 feet. 5 feet. Twig, go 5 feet. Hello. Goes,
I think that's a wall.
oh, it is a wall. Oh, what? Okay. He goes 5 feet. Then he goes. You know, with the 5 feet, he's gonna try to like. No, why not? Twig is gonna try to sneak about. Where's this bush right here? So, 10, 20. Sneak behind this tree right here.
Okay. So you're hidden from whatever you can't see basically.
Okay, I still can see. Hey, desert soldier.
What?
Desert soldier. Fire
Yeah,
slinger.
if you can see them, they can probably see you.
No,
He did
they
say stealthily,
can't.
so stealth check, maybe?
I was gonna say you're sneaking.
Oh, were you sneaking? Did you roll your stealth
Yeah,
check?
he said sneaking.
I missed that part. Roll stealth check.
go. Let's do some stealth check. Get the big win. Ooh, yeah, there we go. 9.
Plus 10.
Yep.
So
Plus 10,
19.
19.
Oh yeah, you're within
Yeah.
30 feet. Nice.
Thank God.
Damn.
Basil's not useless while they do drugs.
Can he keep concentration while doing drugs, though?
Twig is like, I'm
Good
a
question.
snake.
We'll see.
We will find out.
Oh my god.
And if you guys want to participate in this fun adventure, we have a prediction up. Will Basil hallucinate from the planned?
Oh my
Heck
god.
yeah, or sure hope not.
Those are the awesome.
Yep.
And that's
Okay.
his turn.
Perfect. Okay, that brings us to you still just hear soldiers kind of hollering out for orders. It sounds like it's still chaotic, and you hear a voice boom from the keep. Keep your posts. And many of the soldiers do not move. One comes over here, grabs a torch, and throws it 20 feet.
Yeah.
Huh?
Just in case the light the light I'm in the light, meow. I'm just a cat.
They threw it
Piss.
just past the other
Oh,
one.
good.
And he's all,
Oh, yeah.
hey, I think I see some in the forest south.
If he sees us, it activates my called action.
It does, so throw it.
So throw it back. I mean the card at them.
Yeah. How far away is he at the moment?
60.
Exactly 60 feet.
I
Why
so
did it not-
want
it
a
didn't
spell
roll,
that is
so
just
that's
throwing
a
it back.
d20 plus 5. Hold on, I thought it would actually roll for me with a.
Basil could probably come up with one, and I'm not sure if we want to see or don't want to see that.
I might.
He might throw us back out while trying, though.
He would I mean,
That's a 23 to hit,
23 to hit. It hits.
and that is going to be
Poison damage.
7 points of poison damage. The
Okay. So he gets hit by a card. He's like, ah! Ow. That didn't hurt as much as I thought it would.
yeah, shut up, CJ.
Wow.
Ah! How?
this is the bully the DM campaign.
All of my campaigns are bully the DM campaigns.
Wait for
And
you
then he
bully
gets
us
to
back
bully.
to
And then he gets to
the-
bully me on Thursdays. We're fine.
Yep. And then you guys hear the deserted soldier over here. He hollers out, open the gate for Genesis!
Genesis.
And
That's
you
a
can
good
see,
band
you can
back
hear
in
the
day.
you can hear the gate, the door sort of open to the keep. A large double door just creaks open. Just and from out of it, the hoplites are out of the way, and you just see this massive armored boar charge out of the gate. And you can just hear, Genesis, show them why you are the most feared beast in this forest.
That's CJ. Stop. That'd be great.
What?
I said I don't like that. If you could stop, that'd be great.
What, the boar?
Most feared beast in the forest.
Would Twig know about Genesis? Really quick.
Roll a nature check.
That's a big ass pig.
Shit.
Ignore this. This is a test, CJ.
9.
9. Okay.
cool.
So, no.
I fixed it.
It looks like a giant boar from here. You don't know why it's called Genesis or why it's the most feared beast in the forest. It just looks like a big pig to you. Although it does have a weird like color, like fur color. It sort of has like these like red and or no, not yeah, like red and black like stripes on its back. But other than that, it looks like a normal giant boar.
Yeah, just a normal giant boar that is named after a Samsung product.
Okay.
Oh,
But imagine the
you
value
know,
on that
I love
meat.
that you made that connection, but not
The
the
meat.
band connection. But sure.
I don't know the band either. But yeah, but
You don't know
Chris,
Genesis?
I made the
This is-
band connection. Don't worry,
No.
Eddie.
Chris is just like, think of the meat. True to his character. All right.
Genesis was good back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. Up for me.
And then you guys can see and it kind of pushes one of the fire flingers to the side out of the way as Genesis just keeps
Oh.
running.
Oh god, it's gone. I can't see it anymore. I don't like that. I'm just gonna go.
I can see it, and I do not like it.
Crescendo.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was the last turn.
Next player that should be ready is Buckshot. I'll do that, I guess, again.
I'm gonna cast.
Mhm.
Fairy
Oh, joke's
Fire.
on you.
Fairy fire.
Ooh,
fucking
fairy
pig.
fire.
You did not just fairy fire my pig.
Yes, he did.
Oh, wait, don't I?
Oh yeah.
If I save, I'm not affected, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, suck it.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck you.
I tried.
He's
Well
alive.
done.
Oh god! Oh god! Big pig!
Even Veldrin can fairy fire enemies. You should be concerned. Even my drow can fairy fire enemies.
You made me laugh so hard I swallowed my spit and I couldn't breathe.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
my
no, we killed the DM.
DK. Go
Oh,
mute
no.
yourself. Do not die, at least on
If we
stream.
kill the DM, we win the campaign. Come on.
Yeah, those are the D&D rules.
Oh, that's the goal. Okay, wait, I can do that.
Hi, I'm Nettie. I'm gonna be the DM if CJ dies. Hello.
Oh, never
I
mind.
don't
Never
think
mind.
you'll
No,
want
no, no,
that.
no. That's
Oh
worse.
no.
we can just move Wisteria to Wednesdays. That's fine.
CJ, get some water. Don't die.
But don't choke on the water.
I started muting myself on the stream, so the viewers can't hear me coughing. You guys can suffer, but the
Cool,
viewers
cool,
will not.
cool. Awesome. That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, but that would hurt. That would hurt.
Yeah, that sounded like it hurt.
Ooh, but that was funny, and that wasn't even from that wasn't from being sick. That was I literally swallowed my spit from the stupid lozenge because I was just laughing. It's stupid. Oh shit!
Oh,
a
yeah,
pig.
still eating
Fair
those
fires.
fucking puff puffs.
I had another plan, but then seeing a pig charge toward us changed.
Yeah, there's just
Yeah, that will
Common
do it.
issues, huh?
I'm gonna go back into the shadows now.
oh god, that was funny. That was real. Oh, it was just that was funnier than it should have been. It's just a giant pig running through the darkness on a bridge. He's just like, oh shit, a pig! Fairy fires off into the fucking wilderness or something.
Hey, Crescendo having some performance issues there.
Damn. Well,
Really, Nettie?
I'll tell you
Oh
someone who
my
doesn't agree
God.
with you, Nettie. Rapid Donchetta.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tenshetta,
I think
yeah,
she
but she
does
doesn't
agree.
agree. Yeah, I'm not sure if she actually agrees or not.
Yeah, no,
She's the one that's heartbroken, not me, pointing that out.
Yeah, so that doesn't further your case. That furthers
Yeah.
her case, honestly.
Yeah.
I say so. There's the difference between heartbroken and disappointed.
Okay, sure. You say so.
Damn.
Depends on who you're asking.
Double damn.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Chris, I'm-
that's my action. Fucking fairy fire failed. Cool. And my turn. I moved into the shadows behind a cat.
Wait,
Just fucking pushes it forward.
Not me.
Chris, I'm so sorry. This is your party, man.
Oh yeah, that's a story.
You can probably get rid of the template. I'll just do it.
Well, I have to support them for the queen.
For the queen.
at least your other party is better, ish.
Whose turn is it?
Just deserted someone.
Sorry, I was just.
Clyde.
These boys over here.
Clyde.
Yes. Oh, the hoplite. Okay. He stands guard. You see him and his bond brother standing firm. Shields and armor. They look like an impenetrable wall between the two of them.
They're not even next to each other. Like, it's literally a 5-foot space in between them where you could just.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to see you do it. Go ahead. Right between them, please. They're an impenetrable wall. Okay, Buckshot, you're up. Winter, you're the next
Okay.
player.
In my experience, there are very few things that are impenetrable.
And Crescendo's experience too.
And that's why you fucked a pig, my dude. That's
I was
why you
gonna
fucked
say.
a pig.
I was gonna say.
I couldn't. I like as I was making the joke, my brain was like, "No, stop!" stop.
Yeah,
to
Crescendo
hell.
pet
Okay.
pig called.
Head towards the cliff here. And
Poor Chris,
Cast.
he's just trying to hold us together and it's not
I know.
working.
Oh my
This is the
god.
party-
There's more
this is the
crazy
party
glue.
of chaos.
Go ahead, Chris.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step and head over here.
You're gonna.
Oh, you fucking Misty Step. Okay.
Okay, bye. It was nice knowing you. Hey, a few dice. We don't have a mission
Okay,
anymore. We can
sorry.
just start fucking around, right?
Where are you
I
going?
mean,
Sorry.
Chris literally, but like.
Okay,
Here-ish.
sounds good. Okay, so you Misty Step. Actually, I don't think you can.
Oh.
Because you have to be able to see it, right? That you can see. You can't
Don't have
technically
dark
see that
vision.
square. You don't. Wait, do you have dark vision?
No.
Yeah. So
Oh.
so you can't see that square. You can only see dim light. So wherever the little light is, so you can't Misty Step into that dark spot.
Oh, okay.
That's Fog of War revealed. Actually, that shouldn't even be on, technically. Your guys' vision shouldn't be that good. Ah, this is what it should be. Changing the map again! Okay, sorry.
Mine didn't-
Nothing.
Oh,
Not a lot changed for me,
Okay,
to be honest.
Okay,
Yeah, nothing
but
changed for me at all.
there you go. So if it's in the,
Yeah,
this will help. It should. That's how it should be.
the update.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Yeah. So that's what you can really see. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This will be exciting.
Uh huh.
You could try Misty stepping onto the branch.
Yeah.
No, you don't reach.
I was here, so. Okay.
Oh god, he's gonna do it.
No one will
Yes.
expect it, I guess, right?
He might just fall to his death.
That's true.
And again, then we don't
Don't
have
be
to
safe
follow
from the
mission
fucking
anymore.
pig.
I'm gonna move 20 feet here and Misty Step on these branches.
Too. Perfect. I think that you're nimble enough and aware of the forest enough to do it without kind of risking a fall. Right here. Your character is just so well equipped. They're able to. As you do, you could see a soldier standing guard in front of it. Looks like a door.
And for my action, I'm gonna make an attempt to stealth it here. Become
Okay.
Batman himself.
Hide? Yeah, go for it. Stealth check or stealth roll. With a +10. No, wait, did you still get it?
No, not. He's within 30
Yeah.
feet.
No.
Yeah.
He's fine.
17.
Okay.
Didn't really fucking matter.
Yep. Never mind then.
I'm a ranger, fools.
Yeah, that's fair. An actual one. All right.
Well, that's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
And I am my turn.
Okay. Okay. And Arbalest says, I think I see. I don't know. Was that an orc behind the tree? And sort of aims over in your direction and fires. Or not. Oh, there it is.
I like to your nope or not pause.
It just
Don't
like
make it anymore.
it just like paused, and I was just like, I don't know where it went. Let's see, Twig. Does a 14 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, so a bolt whizzes right past your head, clinks against the rock behind you.
Oh, all right
This
then.
might be stupid.
Winter, next
Oh, this
human.
might be so stupid.
Basil's the next player, so start preparing.
So I can walk like in between here, right? The tree and the rock.
Should be able to, yes.
Oh my god, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. I don't even know where that pig is. I hope it's within range. Okay! Can I
You-
push past Basil?
You probably can't walk in this square. Well, you can because you're so small. I'll figure
Yeah.
it out for you.
Do I need extra movement to walk past Basil? Or
Always. Yeah, walking
Am
through
I
an ally
tiny?
because you're not
Am I
you're not tiny. You're small.
oh
So yes.
shit, this is
you have to
not
be
gonna
2
end well.
sizes smaller.
5, 15, 20, 25.
How
Oh,
the fuck
this
did
is
you
not
walk through
good.
How did you walk through my wall?
Which wall?
This rock has a wall drawn around it. What the?
It does.
Really
Yeah,
not.
I can also.
You just phased through it.
That's small.
Yo, Winter's hacking. She's hacking.
Excuse you? Where's your wall? Wait, where's your wall? Where can't I walk?
No, it's fine. You're a cat. You just climb right over. It's whatever. We'll just
Oh,
go with
okay,
it. Just
okay.
roll with it. I don't care.
Okay. There.
Not gonna change my
Fine.
tactics of blowing you away with a pig. So, a real pig. I'm gonna show you what a pig means.
Okay. And
That's why
I
I'm
wanna.
multi-gear.
He's a smart guy.
I wanna see if like I wanna stealthily attack this guy with oh god, where is it? Skeletal spectral hand will hop up next to him and try and hurt him. What chill touch? There it is. It's neither cold nor touch damage, but it is. I got it, guys.
Touch is not damage.
This will also not be any damage. I am so stealthy in my cast that I don't even hit or do anything to him because I'm just so stealthy. He doesn't even know nothing happened.
We
And
lost
that's
the
my
stream.
turn.
Okay, and the stream is going back up.
Oh my god, we lost the
we
stream.
lost
It's.
the
I mean,
stream.
nah, it's okay. It's okay. We're good to go. So let's
Yeah.
continue. What?
When
It's
did we
okay.
lose it?
Like
I
a few
just-
seconds ago.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
So, we will continue on. So, essentially, what Oh, interesting. There we go. Okay. So basically, what? Oh, nice IQ
it's
thing.
not-
But
Where?
I saw what you're looking at.
Oh, there it is. What?
Okay. No, so your chill touch essentially doesn't like touch anything nor chill it.
Yep.
And
It's
not
neither
becau-
cold damage nor does it touch anything.
Well, no, I just mean because you missed.
Oh yeah, that need. Like I said, I was so stealthy that he didn't just see nothing. He saw nothing, doing nothing, happening nothing in the end. I'm just so stealthy. I'm just like, I'm just a cat.
For a
That's my turn.
fraction of a second, you're a normal cat.
I literally turn the side, like, cause the scales are just on the right side of my face, so I just turn my left side and just sit down, start like.
Basil up,
Ow.
Twig on deck.
Yep. I am going to. What am I going to do?
You were eating the
Oh.
root with the sweet nectar?
Yes,
Drugs. The answer is drugs.
I'm doing drugs. Do I get high from it?
Roll a constitution saving throw.
Epic content
Yes!
about it too. I'm doing
Oh, no.
drugs. Do I get high?
What was I
Things
doing?
out of
Drugs.
context are bad. Oh shit.
All right.
7.
I just want to clarify. This is D&D context. This is in-game. These are our characters.
I am also doing drugs in real life, but that's
That's-
beside the point.
You cannot say things like that without things going wrong.
This is
Sorry,
all a
In real
joke.
life, I'm fucking drinking.
Yeah, well, that's, you know, that's like widely accepted.
I'm just doing math and doing family-friendly things, guys.
Math is not family friendly, I'll have you know.
Anyway,
That's-
I would tell you what I was actually doing.
To be fair, I didn't say what kind of drugs I was doing. My drug is caffeine.
I mean,
that
you're not
was a
wrong.
7 con save. You're probably tripping right now.
Yes.
7 con save. You fail. The effect is nothing because it's just a root.
Oh, so you can just eat it, it's delicious? Or you can make a great salad out of that, I'm pretty sure.
Viewers, did you see how?
you put it into like
did you
caramel,
s-
it's like, you know, candied, like...
Did
fruit.
anyone else see how disappointed Ty was? The fact that he was
Yeah.
not just tripping balls. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm okay. Damn. Like,
Yeah. He was fucking ready,
Yeah.
you know?
I
Basil
don't
was
even-
ready. He was ready.
so Ty, so what are you doing, Ty? Basil.
Yeah, so how many of the group has dispersed? I think it was just Buckshot that went off, right?
Oh yeah, you're blind. You can't see in the darkness.
Wonder if I should leave him
Dark
behind.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you already have, so like,
That's true.
I'm just sitting on the branch that we are contemplating my life choices, how I got here.
Call!
okay.
Call!
So I can't move much because Twig needs the fucking +10 to stealth for now.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to keep eating the roots.
Okay.
Oh my
Until
god.
I'm going to keep eating the roots until I get high.
Oh my.
These roots are delicious.
You're gonna die there.
Oh my god, this is so good. Do you want some?
What are you
what I'm
asking?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my little empty pouches that I carry around to gather seeds, and I'm going to cut some of the root, and I'm going to save it.
Wonderful.
Yes, that is my turn.
Oh my.
Oh, this is so lovely.
Oh, it's a vine, right? Okay. Perfect. Then it moves on to you just hear kind of some hollering. Yeah, I think you're right. Behind the tree. And another crossbow bolt is let loose. Does a 13 hit?
No, it is not.
Well,
I
this
can
is
already
not-
tell who you're talking to. But
was
no,
you.
it is not. Yeah, I know.
And you just hear, I want to blow it up. I want to blow it up, please. And you see a little, one of the fire flingers erupt from the darkness again.
Ooh.
Oops. Twig, you're up.
All right, so
Actually, you know what he's
after
gonna
getting
do? He's gonna set the tree on fire. He launches a flame against the tree. The tree is now in flames.
Fuck, you're up.
great.
Never mind. Don't fuck yourself.
shot- Never mind. Never mind. After that, Twig goes bonus action rage. We're gonna do that.
He bonus action set the tree on fire? Does it look like he dashed?
He bonus action dashed.
Oh, touche. All right.
Oh my.
I'll just stay over here in my corner.
Is that a goblin?
The token is, but the character's not.
Twig is gonna go about right here, about like 20 feet right there. grab his javelin and try to pierce the little flamethrower that's just ignited the tree right there with his javelin.
Okay.
I was trying to keep it next to the boar.
Okay.
14.
14 to the little fire flinger. Does not hit.
Ooh.
Oh no, I hit the wrong token. It does hit.
Okay, that's it. So 14 piercing damage.
14 piercing damage?
Yep. Oh no, 4. My bad. 4.
Yeah, don't scare me like that. Okay.
Second action, he grabs another javelin and toss it towards the same guy right there.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
Reckless. 20. For another 4. Can I get higher than a 4, please?
No.
Isn't that minimum damage too?
That is minimum
Yes.
damage both times.
Oh my
Both
god.
times. Oh no.
Oh god.
You just
Are you
threw
adding up
Feels
the,
worse than sling arm.
rage damage?
sling arm.
Melee attacks. Thing.
That's melee attacks. Yeah, this is still just a 4.
Okay.
You just throw these like
8.
crudely carved sticks at him, basically, like these wood javelins.
As Twig does this, he goes, "Oi! I'm right here, boys. You knew I was here. Come on, then."
He's gonna die.
He kind of knows that his magic spellcasters that have been doing like really shit is behind him in secrecy. Just like, go ahead, just please kill everything. And he's raging, so let's go. All right, end his turn.
All right.
That's it.
Oh.
Usually I expect the insults. This time I didn't see it coming and it just hit me.
I mean, I think he refers to both of us. So
That doesn't matter. I was still part of that apparently.
Excellent.
10, 15, 20. One of the deserted soldiers, clad in black clockwork armor, essentially, takes 2 swings at you, Twig.
Okay.
Good at con saves, right, Twig?
Yeah.
Okay. No reason.
do not please. I know you're going to anyways, but I'm trying.
10 or
What if
17.
I can avoid it?
10 does not hit. 17 does hit.
Okay, that's 8 points of slashing.
So
Ah.
4, right? Because he's
Yep.
raging.
That's correct.
4 slashing. All right.
You know, you can just right click on your token and then
And then click onto the HP and put in -4.
you don't even have to do math.
I've got math. Kids, do your math.
Okay.
Smoke math.
So he comes up to you and he swipes and then cuts.
That's all you got.
And he's all, I will not abandon Tavern!
Oven? Oh!
Tavern.
Ah, yeah. Notes.
Tavern?
Yeah, you know, gelatin, tavern,
Tabaxi?
and
Tabloid?
Oxnard.
Where did you get this?
If I hit that ball, will it come after me?
TJ.
What are we waiting for?
Is the root of this tree this square? Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh.
And now Genesis. Squeals
no.
pushing him forward one. Stepping on the body. Pushing him again. Runs up to you, Twig. Uses his action to dash. And then
Okay.
you can see Genesis is again heavily clad in armor. The only things you can see are the red and black on its back. It looks like a war pig, if you will.
Okay.
War pig instead of a war pick. Okay.
Hey. But then
That's beautiful.
Am I the only one that thought of the song War Pigs?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
And it spent all of its actions and whatnot to get to you. Crescendo. What are you doing in the darkness, my friend? Because apparently you're one of those spellcasters that somebody on your team is complaining about.
Well done.
I'm gonna move to here
Okay.
and card throw the pig.
Mm-hmm.
A 19 to hit
Mm.
for 9. Acid damage.
Mm. Okay.
And then bonus action inspired. You get to add a 1 to your next roll, buddy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What
Wow.
about the second card?
What?
Your 5th level, you throw 2 cards.
Oh, fuck yeah, I do. Ah!
Oh my!
Jesus Christ.
17 to hit. That hits.
Yeah.
For fire damage that time, 7. Thank you, Chris.
At least I'm not the only one who's gonna do DPS.
Yeah, that'll
Excuse you?
You can do
You
your...
crowd control, not DPS.
All right.
Actually, I'm also crowd control.
Buckshot, you're up.
Oh, I am. I've been sitting here so long, relaxing in the trees. Do I have a clear line of sight to hit Genesis from here?
Yeah. I don't think Twig and the soldier can block Genesis's entire body.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna place my hunter's mark on Genesis.
Yeah, fuck this pig. Not that way.
Uh-huh. Yep, sure.
I mean,
Crescendo. Uh-huh.
Sure.
Your-
Crescendo.
Listen, with your track record, that is very unclear.
Yep.
That's
You
what I
tried to clarify
specified.
and we still ignore it.
Crescendo's blushing the entire battle.
Oh my god.
All right then.
I have two more magic stones before I need to reload. I'm gonna chuck the first one at Genesis.
Nice. Not so nice.
15 to hit.
It does hit.
Nice.
9, 10. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
You can hear it thunk off of the
And-
armor.
With Dreadful Strike with 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay. When you strike it with the psychic damage, it doesn't seem phased.
Alright.
Oh,
Second attack. Oh. That's a 12 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
7.
big thing.
It's also armored.
That's right.
15 points of bludgeoning damage on the second attack.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. You can see that the armor is dented and broken, and the pig is looking weak. The time to strike is now.
And my turn.
It sounds almost hollow with every hit. You strike so hard.
Oh, something's up with this thing.
All
This
right.
ain't it.
The deserted arbalist, having seen Buckshot fire, turns like, wait, I think there's one by you. Turns and fires. Tend to hit. Fuck me.
That's a miss.
Winter. I'm doing so well.
Does that does Genesis have any resemblance to Pancetta and Faustivus? Shit, what are we?
Stuvius.
Faustuvius and Rapinacetta.
Say like,
Really, Nettie, really?
I tried. I'm sorry. Does it have any resemblance to them?
No.
Well, good. Okay. So think I'm still gonna be okay. I'm gonna be stupid now. 5,
Now?
10, 15, 20.
I
Damn.
was resisting saying it. I was thinking
I
about
already
it.
put the
Dude.
cone. And this is gonna be fun. I need all 3 of those to make a con save.
Not bad.
Okay. The
Actually,
deserted
really
soldier
good
failed.
damage.
On a failed save, he takes 19 points of cold damage. If they succeed, they only take 9. And if you failed, a creature is hindered by it'll be hindered by ice, as ice kind of just like spikes around him and like sets him there. A creature hindered by ice has its speed reduced to 0, and it is hindered by ice for 1 minute or until another creature uses an action to break away the ice.
Okay. That was a lot of information to just tell you that they're all dead.
Again?
Okay.
Nice.
So you
But
blast out the ice. You can see the deserted soldier just like freeze in place, coming to an abrupt halt in his movements in front of Twig, who did not get to get the finishing blow. The deserted fire flinger, you freeze and he does not explode because his canister starts to whistle but then freezes over.
I think we should get close to that thing.
And then
honestly.
Genesis freezes as well, being covered in ice.
Oh.
And then, yeah. Thanks.
I just want to say
Oh,
the
heck
cat
yeah.
skill count is 6 right now. I don't know what you guys are doing. And I'm gonna move back 10 feet because this is crazy.
I was a bait.
Yeah, you said I'm useless. I just want to say, kill count of 6 right now. Call your fucking spellcasters useless again. See what happens. I might just accidentally net 1 your ass again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
kill 6
what Nettie
people.
said.
How you guys kill 6 people again?
That is not
That's what
something.
things should do. ADC, help us.
Oh my god.
I'm just happy to be here.
Jesus Christ.
I just want to point out
Buckshot's
in
over
the
there.
test session that we all did to like get an idea of our characters and how they play together. I net 1 an attack and did like 24 damage or so to our barbarian. Accidentally.
Accidentally.
Accidentally, quote unquote.
Yep.
I
Christ.
mean,
Great.
the dice have spoken. And that's my turn. Have
Great.
fun.
Basil, you're up. Are you still eating
Okay.
roots?
Yeah, no, I am done
Oh.
eating fruits. I finished putting them all into the bag that I was carrying.
Oh.
So I'm going to move my 30 feet of movement up here. And let's see. Let me.
Let's see.
Like, oh, there's a lot of things there.
Yeah, they're all dead, so I'm good.
Well, many of them.
Yeah.
Hello.
So.
So where do you...
So.
Mhm.
So these ones that are on the bridge, can
Yeah.
I see them?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's...
I'm going to just clap my hands and cast Conjure Animals. And I'm gonna drop a let's see. I'm gonna drop CR2 Beast right on the bridge.
Do I pick the beast?
Do Big Beast.
Oh my.
It just has to be CR2.
Okay.
That's not up to me.
How about CR2 beast?
A whale.
Can you imagine? Just fucking splats onto the fucking soldiers on the bridge.
And their necks, their backs, everything's broken.
Yeah. They just
Just
splattered on
collapse
the ground.
everything.
They're a soldier pancake.
How mad would you be if it was a giant boar?
That would
Very.
be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Okay, so it's
I
a
would
giant
kill
boar.
you.
This is the pig
Because you had the
episode.
token ready.
No, because it's the
CJ,
best beast.
You could have picked
No.
literally anything else. That was a beast of CR2.
What do you mean?
You chose that.
Yeah.
You chose that, you bitch.
What?
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, calm
No,
down,
the best
calm
one
down.
to summon from the critters is 16 scorpions.
What?
All I know is this episode should be called something along the lines of boar meat or pig. Is very
Ghost
pig,
pigs.
swine.
There's a-
It's very
there's
swine related.
Okay. In any case,
Anyway, you have a giant
Uh,
boar, so.
yeah, a giant boar made of vines and plants just sprouts out from the wood of the bridge.
Oh, I feel like I did this to you already.
Yeah,
Yes.
this has happened before.
Yeah.
I should probably get another CR2 animal token ready. It's the only one I have.
What did I say?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna write that note on my hand.
That's fine. That's fine.
ER.
That's right.
Don't run your do not do.
CR2.
You'll fall asleep and it's gonna have transferred on your face and you will not be able to fucking wipe that off. So you'll just run around with like fucking scribbles on your face.
Does this look right to you?
There are
I
two
don't know what that says.
mines.
Guys, I think I wrote two
Minions.
M's.
MMOs.
I think I wrote
I
MMOs.
MMOs.
literally don't know what that says.
CR2
Okay.
MMOs.
Yeah. In any case, it rolls its own
Initiative.
Initiative.
My inner Friggs is screaming right now.
Oh
Because you want a
no.
pig? You want a pig too?
No, because you said animals.
animals.
MMOs.
Okay. So your pig is going a little bit later.
Okay. So I just tell it to.
I should have made it an octopus or something. So I would just.
It would have been actually kind of cool to see it strangle the soldiers with the tentacles. But yeah,
4
Okay.
legs for each one.
I just tell
Remember,
it to.
Basil is a little
Psycho.
I just tell it to.
Yeah.
Stomp out the flames of the soldiers.
Yeah. Oh, stop out the flames?
Stomp out the flames of the soldiers.
kill them.
The
I think
kill
I
them
I
or
think
not
she
kill
means
them.
murder.
So the pig takes it as the actual flames and will go attack the flames.
Are you fucking serious right now?
You know, you already gave him a giant boar instead of a cool animal, and now you're
It
doing
is a
that.
cool animal.
It's not a cool
But
animal.
it's not twice in
What
a
do you mean?
row.
Not-
No one thinks it's a cool animal, Siege.
I mean, it is kind of cool as a giant boar, but like also twice in a row is kind of.
I forgot that part. I thought I had more pigs, but I don't. Okay. I'm just kidding.
This campaign is just very pig oriented.
Okay.
Yeah, today was very
We won't talk about what happened earlier. Crescendo.
Just promise you won't fuck
Anyway.
this pig.
Oh my.
That's the statement of the night. Oh my god. Okay,
Oh,
and
in any
My
case,
high are those like
That's
this
my
second
turn.
pig here.
yep. Okay, and then while that's happening, Twig, you feel a bolt fire right into your shoulder. Incredibly painful. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Only 13 damage because I rolled like shit, so.
Nice.
nice.
Minus the 13. Well, it's actually only what, 6 for you.
Yep.
because you're raging.
-6. Oop.
Awesome. Hey, look at him learning.
There you go.
I did it, Neddy.
Yay! Look at you. Good job.
All right,
Cool
and
job,
then
nice.
Must come across as such assholes to each other, to people that don't know us.
that's probably true.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
much
pretty
shit.
sure. Yeah, but like I feel like the vibe is overall that we're all friends and we kind of like each other, so it's kind of okay most of the time.
Kind
Is
of.
it?
Yeah.
Kind of like
Ah,
each other.
fuck off. We've been playing for 5 months and into Interior, and people know that we are all okay with each other.
Fair enough.
I just like D&D and CJ. You guys can go first.
I don't like any of you,
All right, perfect.
personally.
And on that fun note, Twig, 13 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay, the giant boar then tries to tusk its enemies to death. Oh, damn it. It does.
Oh.
It just it shoves one of its tusks into one foe. And it does hit the other foe, but does not bring him down. And then launches the body off of one guy into the abyss. You lose sight of him.
When Basil sees that, he just goes,
Praise the Great Mother!
I should
That's it.
keep an eye on that on Grandpa. He goes crazy.
Are
Apparently.
you sure? Are you sure you... Oh.
That's a waste of good loot.
Are you sure you don't want... Are you sure you don't want giant boar all the time? Because I mean, no, just saying.
"What, a giant ball all the time. This time just went well. Last time you fucking grenaded to death before you had a chance to do anything. So no, I don't want a giant ball all the fucking time, Siege.
I mean,
Right
I
now
guess
you're 1 for 2.
gotta give it to you one more time. We'll see what happens.
Who is that
Oh my
giant?
God.
Guys, we should keep an eye on Grandpa. He seems to have one of his episodes again.
An episode would imply that it stops.
Yeah.
I mean, he has seemed a little more stable early in the day, so.
Yeah, when drugs are involved.
All right, Twig, it's
I
your
mean-
turn. Oh, sorry.
Really fast, DM. Where was our bounty, or should I say person of interest? Where did I hear him? Because I know I heard him somewhere.
On top of the keep is the last thing you heard.
Okay. So then Twig is going to go 5, 10, 15 right here.
Uh-huh.
And then bonus action, aggressive, and
Okay.
leap 40 feet across the canyon down right here.
Oh,
How
shit.
do you leap
You
40
zero?
feet?
Oh,
You,
God.
you what
Aggressive.
now?
He's an orc and aggressive. He can do a bonus
Holy
action aggressive.
That is
Highest
incredible.
thing the
That's
pod
not-
can jump.
Holy shit.
But
Yeah,
that's
put
not
that into-
that's not quite how that aggressive works. You don't get to just magically jump 40 feet across a
I'm
thing.
gonna say, can he?
I
It's up to
mean,
you, DM.
no, you can't just randomly. I'm telling you, you can't just jump 40 feet like a lunatic across the.
All right.
But you do have the movement to do it.
You can't just do that, but you can.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
What I'm saying is that I'm gonna give you an athletics check that you can do with advantage to see if you can leap that 40 feet.
Oh, because he's gonna potentially.
He's fine.
You'll be fine.
Let's do it. Let's
Fuck
do
it.
it.
You have advantage.
Fine.
You have advantage on this athletics
What's
check.
advantage?
Yeah, you're aggressively advantageous.
He would have had an advantage anyway because he's raging.
Athletics. Oops. And here's another one. 24.
Okay. You aggressively leap 40 feet across the canyon. Buckshot, you just see this orc in the dim light just leap over you, just roll, just through the darkness.
Free will.
Oh, he's laughing right now. He's like,
And he, and he just disappears into the darkness behind you, Buckshot.
What is the
I
maniac?
duck my head to make sure my antlers doesn't hit his thighs.
Yeah,
Maniacal grandpa or maniacal dad? I
and
don't
the-
know which is the better option.
and the rest of you just hear this like laughing, and then just this laughing, and then just this thud against the wood as it lands.
He made it. Nice.
hello, mates. Let's party.
Okay, and he gives his position away. Perfect. He's just like, oh,
I just see him jump into the abyss. I'm just like,
Yeah,
what
literally,
the fuck?
he literally jumps into fucking darkness. Like to the rest of you, it just looks like, because I don't think the rest of you have
I
enough
have
sight
dark
to see him,
vision,
but not to see him.
I can't see this. I'm just
He's
like, what?
he's
Where did
just
he
far.
go?
He's just too far now, so he's in the dark,
Another.
into the darkness. Oh
And
my
then
gosh!
from there, he's right in my blind spot.
Great.
Oh no, try to kill himself.
Oh my gosh. All right then. Well, that was certainly unexpected. Well, now who do I shoot? Buckshot it is. All right, Buckshot, get ready to taste some lead. Or steel, I guess would be the arrowhead. Or the bolt. 17 to hit.
It's a glancing blow.
Okay, 11 and half is 5. That's real math, viewers.
11 and half is 5.
Finally, I took some damage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No shade. No
Challenge.
shade.
Challenge accepted.
Oh no.
I mean, 11 and half would technically be 16.
Yeah, that was the joke. That was the thing why. You are so smart.
Twig, you see this soldier at the door sort of turns to look at the darkness. He's all, and just starts shaking because he can't see anything, and just kind of like gets ready to defend himself. You say sure?
He barely sees a Wendigo in the darkness.
Oh my. That's terrifying.
Okay, next up is this deserted soldier tries to attack your pig. Rolls a 19 to hit, doing 9 damage. I missed. Okay. Your pig looks fine. And then from Genesis in the ice, you sort of hear like this banging around in the ice, sort of being as a tremble. And Genesis's armor like flies up like Lamborghini. Oh, do Lamborghinis open up that way? I don't know. The ones that open up like flat.
There's the butterfly doors. Or...
Oh,
Yeah.
like the doors. Ah. I was
I'm
like,
no car guy.
what, flying up? What?
Me neither.
No, they. What?
Anyway, it opens up outward and up, and it breaks through the ice, and out of that rolls Oznan.
What?
Oznan single hoof rolls out of
Hi.
Genesis, as do 3 other deserted soldiers.
Oh
Hi.
no!
Damn it!
Nice.
Damn it! Why did you?
And the Oznan just get them now.
It's awfully yelly. Damn, bro, chill.
For Tavnon. Tavan.
Davnan. Come on.
I was like, wait, that was me. That was a DM derp.
Uh-huh.
Tavan
Man, he
does
must have
not
hit his
abandon
head.
you, so you will not abandon him. Onward.
I think they're more dexterous or more con heavy.
They're the one that is going to shove their swords in your cat's throat. Right here.
I'd rather not have that happen. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Perfect.
Pretty
On that
pleased.
note, then, it is now Crescendo's turn.
Seeing this shit show just fucking happen, I'm just gonna yell out and be like, hey, Twigs!
Took just laughing in the
then-
darkness.
And then I'm just gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern, try and pacify this for a second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
You still need your frost cone up?
No, I just put a new one
Oh.
for no apparent reason.
Mhm.
That's a Wisdom save from all of them.
Okay.
If they fail, they are charmed until they take damage, and they just can't do it.
Okay. So what you see happen is that the two in front do indeed seem to be charmed. However, the two in back, having just nat 20'd their saves, feel reinvigorated by your garbage, and then just run towards you.
bitch.
By your
Actually, let's say
garbage.
10, 15, 20. They'll move half their movement speed in the direction of their foes.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Oh, never mind. Don't like this anymore. Okay, I'm gonna take my crown away now. Actually,
No, actually.
Actually.
I will bonus action inspire the cat.
You're like, you look like you need this.
okay, I'm good. You're too good. You're also good.
Don't, no!
Yes! Winter, yes!
Oh no.
Right, I need them to not take damage, otherwise my spell is essentially useless.
I'm sorry, dude, but this is gonna happen. They are just too good there.
I'm so glad I'm over here.
Yeah, aren't you?
I just imagine this cat and people like, Winter, no! Winter, yes!
Actually, can I move really quick, or I'm just gonna move into the shadows, because fuck that. Yeah.
This is not gonna end well for me, honestly. Oh well, whatever.
Right? Perfect. Buckshot, you're up.
Ah, shit. Seeing that my target's just emerge itself.
Can't see that bad boy.
He looks a little too buff.
Also, there's literally three full humans in front of him.
Alright, then I'll pick them off then.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna speak to my animate shield and have it hover above me,
Okay.
freeing up a hand so I can pull out my longbow.
Okay.
With +1 arrows.
All right.
Hitting the first soldier in this Congo line over here.
Are you sure?
Oh. No. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Alright then. Second attack. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay. Well, there goes my +1 arrows. It's my turn.
Shit. Oh shit, that sucks. Yeah, that's right.
Quick point of order, CJ.
Yes. Sorry, I feel bad.
Would we have at all taken a short rest in our journey to get here?
Sure. A short rest
Okay,
is
so
fine.
I would, yeah, okay, because that I have more product inspirations in.
All right.
You still got that 1 point, Twig, if you need it.
I know. He's
Ooh.
counting on it.
One of the arbalists from the other side goes, "There's a pig now!" It fires. Nat 20, 24 damage.
Ooh.
Fuck. Again?
I'm not
See?
trying to shoot your pig, but it's there.
Then don't target the pigs, CJ.
I'll target. Yeah, you're right. I should just target the players.
Just kill us. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to kill this thing that I'm targeting.
Winter, you have
Yes.
Make sure
Olznan
a large
Singlehoof
screen for
in front of you, and so you just see this hulking figure of a fully armored, like black plated with golden mechanical cogs all throughout the entire the armor of itself, standing in front of you. You see that it's holding a long sword that seems to have this malignant essence to it. Some sort of magic is emanating from it, and in the other hand is sort of just this sparks of lightning.
Huh.
Ooh.
I'm sure I can survive one round from him.
Can you though?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, the armor itself looks very square and like very like dwarvish in make as well. It's very boxy in terms of design.
Let's hope this really hurts them. I will once again motion my hands and conjure up the ice that will hopefully bind all of them.
Cool. I don't want to
Hands.
the third level spells now.
Yeah, what? Sorry. DC
you're
16
not.
con save. I hope they all fail.
They all fail except for Oznan.
Ah, fuck. That is 22 points of cold damage to all the failed ones, and they are cast in ice, and 11 points of cold damage to Oznan.
You freeze all 3 of the deserted soldiers in one fell swoop. Just in 3s for you today.
Yeah, I know. That brings the count up to 9. What the heck?
Okay, and then as you do that, you sort of giggle, and then Oznan
don't
fires
giggle.
off a
I do not giggle. Thank you.
I don't.
Oh no, wait, they know
I
I'm
do
here now.
not giggle.
Yep, maniacal laughter.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oznan sort of retaliates with a reaction of some sort of backlash of lightning, dealing 5 damage, lightning damage to you.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
5 points flat. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I did not want to click that. Just okay. Okay. We're good. Which I'm not concentrating on witch bolt. What do you want? What? Like, hey, do you want to make a con check on your witch bolt? No, I don't. Shoo. Oh, do you still need my template? Put it up again.
Your template for what?
For my eyes. There, I just put it there.
Well, you killed
just
all the
wait.
people that it actually
Oh
hit.
wait, they're all dead because you didn't put them dead.
Oh,
never mind,
I'm just,
cool.
yeah, there. Oh,
And
I
he
didn't.
He didn't get frosted. Well,
Well,
that sucks.
he succeeded. Yeah, he succeeded. So.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that his movement speed would be 0, but fudge sickle. Also, we're offline again.
Oh man.
Man.
Okay, I got it. Don't worry. Okay, so
Okay.
there we go. Now they're all gone.
Jesus Christ.
Awesome.
Okay. Yes. So
Unfortunate.
they. So Oznan does that.
I just want to say maniacal laughter followed by,
Oh no. Help!
Yeah. Okay, Basil, and that would bring us to you.
Yeah, okay. Let me see. Chris hasn't taken any damage, has he? Can I
Crescendo? No.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay. Who looks the most hurt right now?
Your pig.
Fair enough. I'm going to healing word my pig.
well then.
Because I
The way-
can.
This is the way you answered it. It's like, yep, it's your big.
Those are look pretty fine.
He gets 4 points back. Fucking whatever. And I'm just going to move 5. Yeah, right up that.
Oh, that was a doodle.
And that's my turn. So I have nothing else to do.
All right. And that'll bring us to another hidden deserted arbalist. Firing at what appears to be buckshot.
Hey.
Oops, I accidentally killed him.
Kill next time. Well.
Well, he's dead. He's dead.
11.
No.
That is, I cannot shoot buckshot for the life of me, man. 7.
Alright.
How did I go down?
Wow. Yeah.
Oy.
Feels bad, man.
And with that, it'll be Oznan's turn.
Oh no.
So after you kind of like ice breathed Oznan, single hoof. You know, he turns to you and just. I never took joy in killing your kind.
Cats or dragons, it doesn't really matter.
The cat?
Tavan needs my help, and I will give it. If time it is what I must buy, then so be it.
But just take me with you and go.
I will send you to the afterlife.
Uh,
Prepare to die, cat. Lifts up the sword. And let's roll with his weapon. And next time we'll find out if the attack lands or not.
Oh.
Thank you guys for watching. Again, this is It's a Crit, a D&D channel, and we play all kinds of D&D. This was FEYWILD Follies, episode number 3. You know, if you guys had fun, follow us on here, subscribe. You guys can, if you follow and subscribe, you can get the little avatar people walking around on the bottom. If you guys had fun, also you can follow us on Twitter. Kind of communicate with us more directly and see what's going on over there with updates as well. It's a Crit Officials on YouTube as well to catch up on episodes of this campaign. I had a brain fart. Of this campaign, and also of Into Antirium, our campaign on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Aside from that, I guess we just want to say thanks to all you for being here and hanging out with us. So even though I'm sick, I do my best.
Yeah, can we also wish CJ a get well soon?
But just one. Any more than that's excessive.
One. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only one.
That's good. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Follow us. Have fun. We'll see you next time.